Executioner!
Welcome to the club where them niggas get the bullets. Loaded up guns with the trigger and we pull it. We got bad bitches twerking cause they do this. Run up on us, you get dropped, bitch, you stupid. Stupid, you don't want me pull a knife to a ring fight. Switchblade, blade runner on the king, right? Magic killer on the floor, devil in your six. The art of finesse by fucking on your chick. We don't throw down in the air, we just shoot up. The girl want a beast king cause she chews up. I'm too sweet on the lips, now she booed up. She don't fuck with losers, her niggas just screwed up. These niggas thinking you're the realest, fell off the floor. Started laughing at you stupid niggas. Life is war when you out here grinding and you hustle. I'll make sure that you niggas won't scorn. I'ma leave your ass scorn. Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblades?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like Buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Comprende?
I'm over here while I'm with the Bullet Club. Switchblade hit your belly, good to be your dub. Me and LP gotta get it out the mud. Pulverizing hot beats, that's what I love. In the VIP with the vets be, cause the game stay cold like Gretzky. We not playing basketball, don't press me. Man, which dude want their face messy? Got more bars than the boulevard. I'm just like a dealer, stay pulling cars. And unpredictable when I'm fully charged. When your entourage over with a fucking car. Got that rock from China. When she slip that shit, I will grind her. My J's white, you can't find her. Awesome caliber like Illa.
Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblades?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like Buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Comprende? Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblades?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like Buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Comprende?
We hurt people, pick them out, we pack them up. And we don't do it for free, we do it for a fee. We pack them up early. With the syndicate applying pressure, hit you with the tiger knee, head get severed. Never been a rat, but I get that cheddar. I'm handsome, your bitch get wetter. Spitting that propane, that close range. Tailor-made suits that sharp like blades. Square circle, gotta catch that fade. Break your ribcage, then get paid. LP and me don't act right. Shit'll get dark like it's midnight. Choke you out your windpipe tight. The kryptonite's like you lost the fight. I heard people burn lethal. Marijuana that'll make it turn evil. Every single dollar that I earn legal. Every single op I hurt feeble. Got your whole squad under pressure. Mercenaries for that cheddar. Syndicate is on that hut. Pick 'em out, we pack 'em up. Got your whole squad under pressure. Mercenaries for that cheddar. Syndicate is on the hut. Pick 'em out, we pack 'em up.
We drop people. 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 This hurt about to be syndicated cause this beat down is premeditated. Fuck with me, you'll get obliterated and have your career eviscerated. I'll have this whole thing orchestrated. Put a hand out, you get decimated. I'll have your whole life devastated. If you play with us, you'll get terminated. We back in business, we don't need the fame, but we got the checks and we got the dames, and it's in our blood and it's in our name. The Hurt Syndicate, we changed the game.
We back in business, we don't need the fame, but we got the checks and we got the dames, and it's in our blood and it's in our name. The Hurt Syndicate, we changed the game.
We
got your whole squad under pressure. Mercenaries for that cheddar. Syndicate is on that hut. Pick 'em out, we pack 'em up. Got your whole squad under pressure. Mercenaries for that cheddar. Syndicate is on the hut. Pick 'em out, we pack 'em up.
We drop people. We drop people. We drop people. Y'all thought this was sweet. We drop people. Nah. We drop people. See, We drive people.
What y'all fail to realize?
We drive people.
Business was booming.
We drive
but this
people.
hurt just got
We drive
syndicated.
people. We
Like
drive
Ella the
people.
Sandman.
We drive
Ron
people.
Pierce.
We drive people.
We back.
We drive people. We drive people. We drive people.
Telling you, B.
The pressure right there. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Gotta love it. Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Let me go. Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Growing up in the Bronx, there was adventures. Shit get litty, especially in the summer. Barbecues popping off, satisfy the hunger. Then play space, make sure you're done up. Time to pack it up, leave the table. When I was young, shadow puppets was cable. It's no fable, times is unstable. Meal portion, the same size of a ladle. Had to go to the pantry to get the grub. Sometimes wash my clothes in the bathtub. In the blizzard, a nigga had to walk to school. It didn't matter, that's what we had to do. In ghost sound ciphers on the fucking room. Smoking hydro, make the cops come through. They be doing the most for a fucking roach. I hope they don't approach aiming toast. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Gotta love it. Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Let me go. Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. A nigga got locked cause the spot got raided. They pissed, they got no information. Let us go, your time just got wasted. When they looking mad, you know that's my favorite. Trade dogs roaming, corner stores open. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese that's toasted. I'm posted, waiting for the fucking bus. Just to go to a job that's fucking tough. What's this on my check? That's not enough. Let me get a meat cleaver, run amok. Turn savage, far from the average. These bills I'm having with steak and vanish. I thought I'd play for the New York Knicks. It didn't happen, then I figured life's a bitch. In the projects, bitches used to suck my dick. In the staircase, and this stank like piss. That ass though.
Hey, yo, B, what it do, though? Council Roundtable, sign it back in. Can you comprehend, my friend? What it do, though? Episode 371. So we told the old-fashioned rats and let y'all know what's happening right here. Belly, what it do, though? Oh, yeah, please do. Look like we... Sheesh. Oh, we got 12 likes already? Oh, my God. Yo. I love y'all so much. I really do. I love y'all so much. Just make sure when it comes to the uploads, hit that comment section, B. The thumbs is so appreciated. It really is. I really appreciate y'all hitting the thumbs up. But if y'all watching the uploads, make sure y'all comment. That means much more too. Because, you know, this guy Al, you know, aka Algorithm, he be liking shit like that. That's what he be like, okay, people is engaging with the content. Let's push him out there. Let's push the council roundtable out there, the algorithm, let people know this is where you go. What's good though? I got LP. We draw people. That's my guy right there, B. But a deal's a deal. What we got, like 12, 13 likes? Sheesh. Already with it. A deal is a deal. Gotta open up them floodgates. Pow! Right there. Pull up. But in the meantime, in between time, I gotta talk about Raw real quick when it comes to the topics. Now, love Jacob and all, really do. That's my guy right there. But this dude constantly packing up. Get it? You trying to get this dude Jacob Fatu over the whole Tongan death grip? Trying to get that over? I'm here for it. I really am. Get this dude a new finisher, but you can't have this dude Roman Reigns looking that weak. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, I get it. He beat him at Backlash. Really good match, also. Definitely a really good match. But this dude always getting packed up every single Raw. That's not it, B. That's my opinion. And it's getting to the point now. Remember, this dude Roman was beating the crap out this dude Jacob Fatu with a steel chair, and he just no-sold it. Come on, son. We're not gonna do that. Come on now. Because if that's the case, Roman Reigns can't beat Solo Sikoa. And which we all seen that he did. But it's like, if this dude Roman Reigns is struggling against Jacob Fatu with a steel chair, how the fuck Jacob Fatu can't beat Solo Sikoa? Well, I got my secretaries of defense in the building. Tyler was gutty. Blaze and Blick. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Appreciate y'all for hitting the thumbs up. Yeah. And then, what are we doing with the Usos? Yo, they looked like real bums last night. I'm not even going to hold you. What are they doing with the Usos? And why they consistently trying to tell Jacob Fatu, yo, chill, just chill. It's pretty obvious he does not want to chill. Literally, what he says is all gas, no brakes. Why you keep telling him to chill? It doesn't make any sense. This dude literally headbutt the fuck out of this dude, Jey Uso and Gorilla, and he was done for the night. This is the former heavyweight champion. You'd expect this dude to have a little bit more fight in him. Seriously, let's not even play with it. This is crazy. Are they running the risk of overbooking Jacob Fatu? Maybe. Because think of it. It's getting to the point now. When's the next pay-per-view? Or next PLE? Like, what, a couple of weeks from now? Yeah, like a couple of weeks from now. Gonna give him some time to marinate. If he keeps looking this dominant, he's gonna have to beat Roman Reigns. Shots going to my guy Toph. Y'all know Toph. He said, he basically said the same thing. He was saying that, yo,
if they keep booking him like this and he eventually loses, he doesn't get the strap, the World Heavyweight Championship, this is all for nothing. And I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? He's right. Because it's like, you did all this shit making him look like an unstoppable beast, and he loses, now what? You have him accept the Obafemi challenge, if that's still a thing. More than likely it still will be a thing. But that's what you do next. And that's when you end up booking him in the corner. Because it's like, okay, if he enters this dude Oba's challenge, who's supposed to, but it's neither here nor there. Right, Ballet, it's all over the place. And I don't want to sit there completely shit on it because I get it. You gotta have this dude, Jacob Fatu, look like an uncontrollable beast. I get it. But at the same token, it's like, damn. You got this dude Roman win some scuffles. I get it. He won the match at Backlash. And it was a good match. But you gotta, like, damn, every single week, you know what they could do? They could do something like this. Have one of the uncles or whatever pull up to the zoo Roman Reigns and be like, yo, this is how you counter the Tongan death grip. You see how they was getting the Tongan death grip over? You have Michael Cole talking about the origins of the Tongan death grip. Have somebody, I don't know who it could be. Maybe Rikishi, I don't know. And Charles Gardner Rikishi, I heard he was going through health problems. So wishing him well on a speedy recovery. But if he's healthy enough, I will have Rikishi pulled up and like have this dude give Roman Reigns some advice to counter the Tongan death grip. Because you can all see Roman can beat Jacob Fatu. He just has difficulty when it comes to that damn Tongan death grip. Let's say you. What y'all think? Tyler said TKO Group announced a multi-year agreement that will stage a series of premier UFC, WWE, PBR, and Zuffa boxing events in Arizona. Of course they are. That's what they are. They're a promotional group. They basically like, like how this dude Spider-Man has a symbiote suit, with Venom and all that. Well, he's not Venom, but you know what I mean. Basically, that's what TKO is. TKO is the symbiote suit. They latch onto you and try to double your money. They're just not good at it. They're really not. They might have been getting money from before, but nowadays they don't know how to get no damn money. Especially if you call him Pat McAfee, the 2026 version of Sylvester Stallone. Even if you're trying to cook the books. No. She flew with a doodle. Blaze said, Jacob has been listening to your track. I dropped Roman. I dropped Jay. I dropped Jim. Shouts go out to my guy, LaRon Pierce, LP. That's my guy right there. And he got music out there too, B. All you got to do is type up LaRon Pierce. He got a whole library of music out there, B, all over the place. Make sure y'all tap in. Ballet said, I hope they don't turn him into a cliche speaking clown. Yeah. You know they will. Like when this dude Jacob Fatu, that's all he says. I'm on gas with it. No breaks with it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I do. But he does not have to say that shit every single week. I swear, when it comes to WWE, when something works, they like to overdo it. They can never, ever help themselves. Jacob Fatu does not have to say that shit every single week. Even if he doesn't say it every single week, he says it every other week. He very consistently says that slogan. Right. Get better, Rikishi. Sifu said Jay is acting like he is Roman's new boy all of a sudden. Yeah. No, but a Doja. Remember, he wasn't even on the show like that last night. This dude, Roman was around Jimmy for most of his segments. Roman had like what, 2 segments? The one segment when he was in no man, he had 3 segments. I'm tripping. The one segment Roman was in, he was with Adam Pearce. The second segment, he was with Jimmy Uso in the locker room. Jimmy didn't even know where the hell Jay was. He said he had to go look for him. And the third segment, Roman Reigns came into the ring with Jimmy Uso, and then I guess Jay just teleported backstage trying to link up with this dude, Jacob Fatu. And he got headbutting this fucking, oh my God. It's just so crazy. They got these dudes looking like complete jobbers now, yo. This is crazy. All because these dudes don't like tag team wrestlers. So weird. What is the deal with y'all not liking tag? Y'all don't like tag team wrestlers, but y'all like makeshift tag teams. Y'all so quick to put together a makeshift tag team, but when it comes to a legitimate tag team, y'all not here for that, right? Finally, WWE knows how to book Jacob Fatu. I ain't gonna lie, they always know how to book Jacob, though. Jacob never looked like a scrub. He never looked like a scrub. My thing is that this is things I have with Jacob Fatu, and which is so weird because they actually book him pretty well for the time he's been there. How long Jacob's been there now? For like what, a year and a half, maybe going on 2 years. They actually booked him pretty decent, but they run the risk of making him look too crazy and making that gas, no brakes. You know what I mean? They run the risk of him saying that shit too much. But other than that, he's cool. They've really been treating him right. I can't sit there and say they've been ruining Jacob Fatu. Seriously. And that's the weird part. It's like y'all know how to book Jacob Fatu for the most part. What about everybody else? Put the same type of effort when it comes to the other wrestlers. I see WWE WrestleMania in Arizona or any pay-per-views in Arizona. Everybody's saying what's up to each other in the chat. Blaze said, what is CKO as a company? What was they doing before WWE? Yeah, they was in UFC, amongst other things. They're basically like an advertisement company. If I'm not mistaken, they go and try to double companies' brand. They advertise your product, whatever the case may be. They give you sponsorships. But yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to Raw, right? How they sitting here and doing this with Dominic, Judgment Day as a whole, this should be, Judgment Day should be disbanded this summer. Seriously. I'm not trying to hear them, the women getting the tag team championships, even though I'm not really here for Paige and Brie Bella being tag team champions for the women's. Hell that. Let them keep that, B. Had them keep those belts. Let's start building some dissension in Judgment Day, B. Judgment Day should not be a thing this coming winter. let's wrap this shit up, B. Seriously, yo. Finn is gone. You know what I'm saying? This dude Finn over here, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He lost to this dude JD McDonough last week. Who knows why that happened? Because you didn't even put JD McDonough in a match today. Excuse me, not today. You didn't put JD McDonough in a match last night to capitalize off of him beating Finn Balor. You could have, I don't know, do something, but you didn't do that. You had this dude looking like a whole dork backstage, getting his head bounced up against fucking production crates. Finn Balor didn't have a match either. I guess they're going to continue on the rivalry with him and Judgment Day, which I don't know why. He was the demon at WrestleMania. When he's the demon and he wins, that's it. There's nothing else to do after that. But you still want to keep on with this Judgment Day bullshit. Ballet says she's right. That's it with the Judgment Day. That's it. Dominic barely even wrestles. This is the first time in a long time this dude had a match. And you would think like, oh, he not gonna have matches in Raw. He's a AAA champion. He don't have matches over there either. When's the last time he had a match in AAA? "13 lights upon the bomba cleat building the mind." Yes, sir, ski. Sifu said, part of why TKO is changing these high-ass prices is due to the $375 million antitrust lawsuit that the UFC lost and had to pay off. Also, Dubai previously owned a 10% stake in the UFC. I get that, but it's like, yo, I think when it comes to the deals that you just cut, don't renege on that. Like when it comes to the New Day, y'all just cut a new deal with the New Day. Now you want to sit there and come through with a pay cut? Literally, like, they just signed a new deal, what was it, last year? It wasn't too long from now. Now you want to sit there and be like, oh, you know what, we may have to renegotiate. I want to give you less money. Get the fuck out of here. It don't work like that. That goes with anything. That's bad business. And shouts go out to them for falling back. Like, no, you're not gonna do this shit to us. Because y'all got issues when it comes to y'all finances. That's on y'all. Why should we foot the bill? And then not only that, y'all put the money back in y'all pockets. I notice a lot of motherfuckers is not even mentioning that shit. They try to easily just throw that shit under the rug. Sweep it under the rug. Nick Khan got a new contract in advance. Triple H got a new contract in advance. Ari and Manuel, what the fuck out of here, B? When you telling these other motherfuckers, oh, they gotta take pay cuts. Why? Because they don't wrestle as much. Y'all motherfuckers don't wrestle at all. Fuck out of here, yo. Oh, they don't really wrestle as much. That's why they taking a pay cut. What the fuck these motherfuckers do? They can't even write a decent storyline. They don't write any storylines. What? But they deserve a raise? But the actual talent that bust their ass, they don't deserve no raise. They deserve a pay cut. Yeah, sure. Look. Seafood's, I agree. Because it's facts. And you got people caping for this nonsense. And wonder why, oh, this person's leaving. This person's retiring. Read the room. Why all of a sudden these motherfuckers is retiring? Think about it. It's not sporadically here. No. It's a bunch of motherfuckers leaving the company or taking a hiatus or retiring within less than 4 months or within 4 months. Think about it, y'all. All of a sudden, everybody has something to do. All of a sudden, oh, I'm hurt. Oh, I gotta take care of this over here. Or no, nigga. They see it right on the wall. But of course, I'm the crazy one. Sure, why not? WWE was never in the red as a company. They were, but that was a long time ago. Like, I think the last time WWE was in the red, if I'm not mistaken, probably like the New Generation era. This was right before Brett was about to leave. Yeah. The fuck out of here. TKO never brings up the antitrust lawsuit. Of course not. I don't even know about the antitrust lawsuit. So they definitely not bringing that shit up because I don't even know about it. The fuck? WWE turning into a 9-to-5 job. PTO for everyone. Right. Oh, I got personal issues. I got family issues. I got a family emergency. I might be going for such and such time. No, motherfucker. Look, yo, all right. Look at the motherfuckers that's left within 4 months. It wasn't even like a big lead up to it. Motherfuckers was just done. AJ, Brock, Oscar. Who else? The fuck? Cena. But the thing is with Cena, he just be like, he just loves the sport so much. I think he's just an idiot because they're using the fuck out of him. He keeps saying yes. Like, motherfuckers say no, fuck them. And maybe, I won't even say maybe. I think Cena legitimately, right now, I don't know about from before, but right now he loves wrestling when it comes to the sport and when it comes to trying to get people over. Right now. From before, I would disagree. So I'll give him that. That's why he wants to do certain things here and there to try to do something. Yes, he is getting prostituted. Yes. It's just a fact. We all see that promo he cut for the Cena Classic. He didn't even know he was going to be there in the first place. Yo, you seen he looked so disoriented. He just looked so out of place. But of course, Cena, he's an OG. He was going to make it work. But us watching the product for so damn long, you could tell Cena didn't know what the hell was going on. He just worked with what they gave him. For instance, the Cena Classic. I don't even know why we even having a Cena Classic in the fucking first place. That's number one. Number two, there's no curriculum. There's no itinerary of what the match is going to be like. We don't know if it's going to be a tournament, a gauntlet match or a battle royal match. We don't know what it's gonna be. We just know that the fans are gonna vote and see who's gonna win the Cena Classic. Even if you lose, you can still win. Like that alone right there took me out. I'm like, what is the deal with these motherfuckers rewarding losers? Can we please stop this shit with them rewarding losers? At least if Cena was on that type of time when it comes, at least you can be like, you know what? At least he's not going to reward no losers. Nope. Typical WWE. Oh, yeah. Let these motherfuckers reward losers. Shit is fucking stupid, man. And they wonder why they can't make new stars. They wonder why they can't make new damn stars. They want to sit there and say, like, oh, they're not making new stars because they don't want nobody else to get bigger than the company. Bullshit! They don't know how to make new stars because they're just fucking stupid. Anubis with the Nudo. The Cena Classic will probably disappear in a month. They might even forget it. But yeah, of course. Like, if that shit is a bust, they're gonna definitely make sure people forget that shit. They're gonna bury that shit underneath cement. That whole idea, all that. The only reason why they brought Cena out there for Backlash and make that announcement, because people is not jacking WWE like that no more. Ticket sales and all that shit is going down, B. Nobody's not jacking this fucking product no more. This shit is ass. That's why I'll be asking motherfuckers that watch this shit faithfully. Like when it comes to Raw and SmackDown from beginning to end, I'll be asking motherfuckers like, how can you watch this shit, son? Legitimately, talk to me. What am I missing? Could you literally, like, especially when it comes to Raw, oh my God, it's literally the same show every single fucking week. Every week is the same show. Every week. The only thing they would do is they would switch a particular wrestler. But within that fucking, whatever they got going on when it comes to the matches, it's the same thing. The same person's fighting the same fucking week every single fucking week. Anubis, my guy. I see you trying to grow out the dreads. I see you. You just gonna pull up? You don't want to turn the camera off? You good? Give me a thumbs up. Oh. I don't know, because some people don't want to keep their camera on. Some people want to turn their camera off, so that's why I always ask. But yeah. The Anubis in the building.
What's up? Hey, I think they're stereotyping the fans, bro.
Talk to me.
By that, I don't mean like making a wrestler stereotypes. I mean, they just figure that, oh, they're wrestling fans. They're slow and dumb. They'll take whatever we give them and enjoy it.
Yeah. Not me, Jack.
Yeah. I came from male soap operas, damn it.
17 bum my cleat like shit.
Dang right. I come to you guys and Solid Monster for my wrestling info most of the time. I haven't even kept up properly in a minute.
And once it's over there at Solid Monster, make sure you come over here and hit that thumbs up early with it. Oh! But what's good, Nubis? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm good, man. I actually went to work and found out I wasn't even scheduled for the day, so that was weird.
That's how you know you stay at work.
Yeah. They sent me home. They're like, go home.
Sweet. So used to going to work. It's like, damn, you might as well spend the night over there.
A couple of times I've thought about it, just to not be late.
like you might as well. Fuck it. Go ahead. Talk your shit though. I might as well roll up. Go ahead.
Oh no, like I said, I just feel like they're stereotyping the fans. They're not trying to offer any new stars, like you said. They're not trying to bring anything compelling to the table. They're just stuck in some weird bubble and trying to force feed everything. And they just figure, whatever. They like the product. They'll stick with it. They don't care. And it's like, yeah, we do. That's why I watch wrestling elsewhere and try to get it wherever I can get it, because my big main is not doing their thing. And
I
that's
be
just
doing
annoying.
that too. I do that too. Like when it comes to Memphis Wrestling and United Wrestling, what's it? United Wrestling Network, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, amongst other things.
Like there's one person, like especially if I find a wrestler that I really enjoy their work, I try to keep up with him. Like for a long time, I was hoping he'd get farther. I thought he was going to get something in New Japan, but his name is Jacob Austin Young. I used to watch him out here. I like the way he sets up his super kick.
How
It
does
looks
he
like
do
he's running at. He looks like he's running into it. It's hard to describe it.
What's his name again?
Jacob Austin Young, but instead of JAC, JAK.
Jacob Austin Young. I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah.
But
like I try to be on the lookout for, different wrestlers. Like when I watch Stardom, I try to keep up there because at least in other countries, they keep the face heel dynamic there, Like
right.
you don't see the faces interacting with the heels. Like that doesn't happen. They got it's all separate. Only time you see them interact is when they got a program, when they got to throw down.
TKO.
Yaramin, what up?
Yaramin. I know you want to talk your shit. Go ahead, TKO, because Jacob had a great night. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just want to point out the fact that 4 times already Jacob has dropped Roman Reigns and the Usos by himself and the MFTs single-handedly. This man is a crash out, and I love it.
Well, that's what we wanted originally, remember? Well, that's what I wanted. I wanted him to be an unstable werewolf.
Well, clearly they got the formula down.
Because remember when he first showed up, one of the most telling parts was when you see Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa looking at each other like, what the hell is he doing here? Like when he first popped on the scene.
Right.
The main takeaway from all that is the people he took out in one night. He took out Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Cody.
Yeah. But remember, right after that happened, you see, like, they're all in the ring posing, and you see the two brothers sure look like, oh, crap. Like, what did you do?
Yeah, they scared as hell of Jacob. But
I like that.
But we knew this, though. We knew the minute Jacob showed up, he was going to outshine everybody. And look what he did.
Yeah.
Read the comments for me too, y'all, because I'm rolling up. Read the comments for me too, if y'all don't mind.
Some of these silly ass fans do stick around for the E. Yeah, they do. I never really was a fan of, I don't really like fans like that. Like, you just watch one wrestling program, you don't explore other promotions.
You don't watch classic stuff that, like, you don't see these people, like, that's how you find out, like, who's going to blow up and who's not. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, a lot of people that signed to WWE, I knew most of these guys before they signed them. That's how I knew Carmelo Hayes when he was called Christian Casanova on the Indies.
Yeah, I remember that. And y'all already know my various stories, so I'm not going to keep saying it every time. Or I'm going to try not to.
But yeah, man, like a lot of these talents that are on WWE and AEW, like I've seen more than half of them on indie promotions or in New Japan. Like, that's how I know these guys. That's how I knew, like I was talking about in the chat, this dude Mason Rook on NXT. His name is Will Cruz. Like, I know this cat. I've heard of this cat on House of Glory.
Penta El Zero, that's Pentagon Jr. That's how I know him. Lucha Underground.
That's how I knew. I knew Swerve and Ricochet from Lucha Underground too. So Kill Shot and Prince Puma. Yeah.
Kill Shot. Like, oh, he was awesome. He was he used to come out the Shaka Khan's Ain't Nobody when he was doing regular matches.
Right.
Yeah.
We got Toph in the building.
Yo. So,
You.
In fact, one of his coldest matches was against Darby Allin when he was in MLW.
Right. I remember Darby's last match on MLW before he signed with AEW was against Fatu.
Yeah. And I was looking at Darby, and I liked Darby, even though I'm like, please don't keep doing this. Don't kill yourself. I like you. Don't die.
Yo, I like that Fairway to Hell shit they got going on. That's one thing I give AEW. Like, I keep saying they more exciting than WWE because they experiment with shit like this. Like, these motherfuckers is finding the golf course.
Yeah.
Listen,
it looked like
I like that.
it looked like
use the imagination.
it looked like something you'd see like in the 90s, you know, like when the wrestling sets were creative and shit. I remember WCW used to have Bash at the Beach, and they'd have like an actual like beach set.
Mhm.
I loved
you
when
know.
WCW went outside and had the motorcycles out
The Sturgis
in the
bike
hoodie.
rally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was
One of my-
fire.
One of my two favorite ones from WWF was the original Backlash, where they had like the pendulum swings going back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then Armageddon, where they had like all those, like those are real cars, like those weren't props.
Where they had
like,
cars, and they had the and in the back of the entrance they had fire behind them. Yeah.
Yeah. But the God thing was cool. I knew they were doing a special collision, but I didn't realize it was going to be like at an actual like golf course. That's pretty cool. So I know TK said he was trying to make that venue like exclusive, like not exclusive, but like make it a yearly thing. You know, like when they go back there, they should definitely go back there. I like the vibe. That was really cool.
Yeah.
As long as he keeps trying stuff.
This is the thing we're talking about when it comes to WWE. See how they having fun? You know what I'm saying? That's fun. Like, be creative, switch shit up. Like, stop being so formulaic.
I'm gonna be honest.
Fucking money. Y'all can easily do it.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think it's safe to say AEW has been more fun than WWE.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not denying that AEW's got fuck ups too. We call that out all the time. But even still, overall, AEW's been more fun. At least it feels like they're trying.
And this has been going on. This has been going on for years, like even before AEW was even a thing. And I can't even blame TKO for it. Like if we're being honest, I don't know exactly like when it started. I'd have to think really hard because we'll be here all night. But it's been going on for like well over a decade now. Like I'd have to go through the rabbit hole to find like the exact point. But at the end of the day, like product issues aside, creative stuff aside, my main issue with WWE is that there's a sameness to the visuals of their shows.
Because they don't take risks.
That's what I'm saying. It's formulaic.
They don't
all
take
their shows
risks.
look this. Yeah. Like all their shows look the same. Like if you go back, like to any Gen Zs out there, well, Gen Zs will probably remember, but y'all are probably like really young. So I guess this is really more like the Gen Alphas. But like if you go back to like Ruthless Aggression, like in Ruthless Aggression, the shows still look different. Raw looked different from SmackDown. SmackDown looked different from Raw. Even like the C shows like Velocity and Heat or whatever. Somewhere around the 2010s. And I don't know exactly what year, but at some point in the 2010s, it's like all their shows just started looking the same.
Man, shit started looking
for Mania, but that's it.
Man, shit started looking the same when SmackDown got rid of the fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even around that time, like, do you guys remember? I'm not talking about but remember, even the kids' shows look different. Like Superstars on Saturday mornings look different from the other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, just their basic thing. And the last time they went in to make a pay-per-view, or PLE as y'all like to call it now, look different, was Great Balls of Fire. That was the last time that it looked unique, and that was terrible.
Oh God.
Even the little shit that like you don't even think about, like the referees. I remember when the referees, like the SmackDown refs, had the blue shirts, but then like the Raw refs kept
like those regular stripes, yeah.
Right. Or like how on Raw the announce team table was near the ramp, but then on SmackDown it was in the traditional spot. Like just little stuff like that. can make the
Right.
different, and they can't be bothered, you know.
Right. Like,
Yeah, Seafood's agreeing. I remember back when the pay-per-views had different stages at the entrance. Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
And it's really not difficult. Just give a fuck. I consistently say that. Just care. That's
Like, it's
all
one,
we ask. It's not
like,
that hard. Pause.
like, it's one thing, like, for me, it's one thing if you're on a budget, but like, you guys are a billion-dollar company making
Yes.
more money now than you ever have in your existence. Like, there's no reason why everything should be so stale. And
Right. And you know what? Since you mentioned entrances, I think you shared this once, Sandman. I doubt you remember. You guys remember what was it? Fuck. What was that AEW show where Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson debuted at the same time? I remember that.
Um,
That was
I
All
think
In,
that
right? All Out, All In. Which
it
I
one?
think
was
it was
either
all in. It was all
it
in.
was
Pause.
either all in or double, I think.
I think it was
Yeah, well,
all
like
in. Pause.
right,
It was like what
but
2
you
years
guys
ago,
remember the
like 3 years ago,
right,
I think.
right, but y'all remember the double debut, like when they debuted at the same time, right?
Yeah,
Well,
it was all
Yeah.
but
in. Oh no,
yeah,
no.
one of
Okay,
the
Seafood
best.
said it was all out. Yeah,
Okay, All
Oh,
Out,
all out
right?
of
okay.
One
Chicago.
of the
Thanks, Seafood.
right, one of the best Easter eggs of that moment. Like at that time, we were just like, "Holy shit!" Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson are in AW. You remember they used to have like the heel and face tunnel. Like the heels went through a tunnel, the baby face went
Yes.
through a tunnel. When Adam Cole
Yes.
came out, he came out in the heel tunnel. Like, oh, like so that gave away that he was gonna turn and join the elite. But we didn't think about that at the moment because we were just like, holy shit, it's Adam Cole, like he's in AW. But when you go back and you watch, it's like, oh, he came out through the heel tunnel. Just little stuff like that is so creative. You know what I mean?
Miss my dude
Yeah.
Adam Cole, B. Adam Cole, baby.
But
Yeah,
you know what though?
man.
WWE reminds me of y'all ever seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Of course.
Well,
Yeah.
you remember when they went on the set of that Goodwill Hunting sequel and the director's just sitting there counting money and they're like, are you at least gonna say action? Leave me the hell alone. You're a true artist, Gus. That's what WWE feels like. Aren't you gonna
Speaking
like
of, first and foremost, you got Black Star in the building.
Yo.
salute?
Yeah, what's good, everybody?
And I was gonna say, they came out with a new game, Jay and Silent Bob. It's
Oh yeah,
like,
Blunt Man and Chronic.
you see that right? The side scroll and beat 'em up.
Yeah.
For those out there, check it out. But Black Star was goody.
Nothing much, man. You guys talked about Jacob already, right? Or no? You guys?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, well, go ahead. You want to say what you got to say? Go ahead.
I mean, like at the end of Raw last night, right? The very first person I felt sorry for was Jimmy because he tossed him aside like "fuck you." Then Roman proceeded to beat the living shit out of him for it seemed like forever. Then for some weird reason, Jacob decided to kill the entire family all at once. Again, saying "fuck you, Jimmy" twice now.
And that's the one thing I didn't like. And I love Jacob and all, but him no selling that chest shot assault, like he literally no sold it. And I'm like, come on, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that with the tribal chief. You're not gonna sit there and get obliterated with chest shots and use no selling. Well, you can't beat.
But the double middle finger to Jimmy was a chef kiss though.
I mean, he no sold the ending at Backlash, so
But he didn't get assaulted with chairs though. That's a difference.
Then I was thinking, I was like then I started thinking, do we have the wrong title match for SummerSlam? Should this be Jacob versus Oba?
As much as I would love that.
I mean, I would love that. I'd love that too.
Wait, before you guys go on, is King Eric here? No, King Eric here?
No, he's not. He's not here. He's not here.
I laughed my ass off last night when he was like, "Get a gun, get a gun." I was like, "Somebody resurrect Pillman right quick."
Oh my god!
I was just saying I would love to see this. I would love to just see Obafemi say something like, "I will put down the werewolf." You know, anything. I don't care.
These silver bullets.
Like I was just
Oh
thinking.
man.
I was thinking in my mind, I was like, do we have the wrong title shot? Like, do we have the wrong title match? Are we assuming that it's going to be Roman Oba this entire time when it's really Oba Jacob?
Well, remember, this is what this dude TKO has said. TKO has said that Roman should be dropping the belt to Oba this summer.
I would think that Roman would be. I think that Roman and Oba would be the destination, but the way it's looking, I'm starting to think Jacob might take the title off of him.
I only know two things about Fatu. Number one, I always give Booker T his props. Booker basically put the word in to get the ball going for Fatu. And so good on Booker for that. And the second thing I know is I know for a fact Roman wants to put him over. He said as much in an interview. So, I mean, literally from the horse's mouth, he said he wanted to put over Fatu. You know, it's just when they brought him in,
Jacob literally killed him twice. How much over do you want to put him?
No, I
Give
mean,
him
what
the
I'm saying is when
title.
they brought him in during that Bloodline Civil War thing. So obviously, you know, that wasn't a priority at the time. So I figured, like, when Fatu first came in, I figured, okay, at some point we're going to get Roman and Fatu, and now we're getting it. So,
Man, listen, I said it for years. If Jacob ever came to WWE, he would be a problem.
This was worse.
Can y'all hear me?
Like,
I keep cutting. I don't know if
the
you
way
cut
Jacob
me.
whooped
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
No, I was just making sure I was audible because I thought I was chopping up.
No, you good. But before you continue on, King Leo was good. Yo, make sure y'all tap into No Dirt Sheets too, B. You know what I mean?
Yeah, No Dirt Sheets is awesome.
Yeah, that's my guy, King Leo and the Professor, B. Make sure y'all tap in.
And Tati. Tati puts on a good show too.
Tati with Nudo.
Yeah, Tati's good.
Yeah.
Tati and GM.
Yeah. Tati, go to that show. Go to that AEW show in Texas. Trust me. You.
Like I was sitting there and I was all like, Jacob literally whooped his ass with a boot on.
Which is still hilarious.
Yes, it is.
Now he got both legs, so he's definitely wilding out on these motherfuckers.
if anybody,
but you know what? As far as I get what y'all are saying about the no selling, and afterwards good, but I kind of like I miss like when the Undertaker used to do it.
What, the setup?
Like he'd lay down and then jump back.
Yeah, but the sit-up.
Yeah, that's what he said, the sit-up. Yeah, when he just sits right back up.
The thing with
Honestly,
Taker, though, is he never overdid it.
Honestly, you know what?
That's what I mean.
You know what this Fatu Roman feat reminds me of? It reminds me of Bishop from Juice. He's giving me Bishop vibes.
Wow!
No. What if there was a have Jacob say that just one time? I know they're not gonna have him say it, but what if they was to do that shit? Had this dude Jacob say, hold on, had this nigga scared.
Yeah.
So what they should do is
I thought he was gonna do the other thing.
Well, hold on. Here's what they should do if they really want to do. This is how we know, like, they fucking steal our ideas. They should, in the next segment, have Roman just like call Fatu, be like, "Man, you crazy," right? Then Fatu crashes out. The week after, he could be like, "Yo, when you said I was crazy, I was kind of tripping."
Oh God!
Nah. You know what? I was gonna say the same shit. I was literally gonna say the same shit.
Oh God!
Never watched Juice in his whole entire life.
You're right.
Triple H don't know nothing about Juice. Maybe Roman watched Juice once.
Oh wait. To add on to it, if they want to, you know what? Have Roman at his locker, and then when he closes it, Fatu's there. You gotta set it up like
No. What Jacob should say, he should say something like straight from Chappelle's show when he said like, people think they're crazy. People think I'm crazy, and they're right. I am crazy.
Yo, True story. One time I saw like this post. This was like Halloween a couple of years ago. It was like top 10 best horror movies of all time, and it had like the usual shit, Nightmare on Elm Street, Final Destination, Halloween, whatever. It had fucking Juice number 3. I was like, yeah, Juice was a horror movie.
It really is. It really
Oh
is.
man.
It is.
That shit was a street movie for like 15 minutes, and then once Bishop got that gun, it was hard.
Yeah, because let's really be real. That gun had infinite bullets, and he was going around. Anybody could get smoked.
Like
Bruh.
what they should be doing, and I know they're not going to do it, but what they should be doing is that like both Jacob and Oba should kill the entire Raw roster by themselves.
Well, they're both on. Clearly they're both on They both already on a head start. I mean, did you see what both of them did tonight? I mean, Jesus.
Oba.
Nah, that Oba segment was great.
That Oba segment was that shit was funny. Like, you ain't got nobody to fight me. You ain't doing your job.
He literally walked to catering. He literally walked to catering and dragged Los Garza's. Like, bitch, you fight me tonight.
Yeah, and some people were shitting on it. I'm like, yo, I get the Oba Family Challenge is not, but that shit right there was funny. Like,
yeah, people are not seeing the comedy. People are not seeing the comedy. Okay, going to catering to beat somebody up, that's the equivalent of like you're at school and you're challenging anybody to a fight. Nobody shows up. So then you walk to detention and you beat up a random person in detention at random.
My fight today.
They not laughing because there's no little people wearing Danhausen face paint. That's why it's not funny.
You know what though? To add to that, since he did that, I want like Adam Pearce to just walk back there and try to talk somebody into doing it, and then you play their music and have them drag the guy to the ring. Have them struggling.
Now, what they should do is what they should do.
And this is what I was saying too, right? Because the segment was awesome. I like the segment, but they basically booked themselves into a corner because it's like, okay, what do we do now? This dude Adam Pearce made it obvious that everybody is scared of this dude Oba.
Just have, like I said,
I
just
feel
have
like
Oba.
they could have waited. I feel like they could have waited to do that.
Just have Oba and Jacob literally kill everybody, and then up until SummerSlam.
Yeah, the problem is that unfortunately, their upper card is just really weak, and a lot of guys, it does matter because a lot of their more believable upper card guys who could actually like have a feud with Oba are unavailable, like an Owens or a Drew or a Sheamus or who else? Bronson Reed, he's another one. Like they're all MIA. They're either hurt or like they're filming movies, so their mid card is like really weak. Like look at Liv Morgan. What the fuck is Liv Morgan supposed to do? She's got no one to fight.
I
got an idea.
Can you imagine an Oba versus Bronson Reed match?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I spoke about that also. I'm gonna look for my post that I posted in the Facebook group. Because y'all do make valid points, but it's like when it comes to like him going up against a Bronson Reed or him going up against a Jacob Fatu, especially when it comes to Bronson Reed, he can't afford to lose. Like, say like if Bronson Reed was to accept the Oba Femi challenge, he has to win.
Yeah,
there's no way
you don't have to do. You don't have to do a finish though. You can do a draw finish and milk it.
Yeah, you know what? A draw. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like have them go through a brick wall or something, and they both bombed out somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Cool with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you had like a Drew or a Sheamus or a Bronson Reed or someone like that, it could go to a fuck finish, and it'll be like Oba's first post Brock, first actual real challenge. You see what I'm saying? Because up to this point, it's just squashes. And I'm not saying I was a big fan of this dude. But this is why you got to be careful, like with these releases, because sometimes you end up releasing people, and it's like, damn, this guy would have been a good scapegoat. Like, who would have been a really good scapegoat? Say what you want about him. Braun Strowman and Oba.
What, so we can kill him
That
twice?
that could have easily been
Why
like
not?
you.
I mean, Braun Strowman do be getting people over. Like his feud with, like the feud he had with Jacob and Bronson Reed, that worked wonders for them.
People forget the first successful real feud Roman had was with Braun. Their feud was great. That ambulance match they had was amazing. That was one of the best.
Finished with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That was like one of the best.
I use that
I've ever
audio
seen.
for Monster Among Men, the Monster Among Men trap.
Even though Roman got his ass kicked through most of that feud, but yeah.
What I would like to see, even though they won't do this, is like, you know, the people that are out of commission right now, have them send like nice cards and stuff. Have them show up to the house, just checking on your recovery. I want to make sure you are tip top.
I want to make sure you're tip top shape. So I can
yes, I want to make sure you are 100%. Yeah. Like, just show up at all of these dudes' houses, or like have a segment like where they're in the hospital bed and he just shows up. What's the condition, doc? What's the prognosis? Will he be able to fight again?
That'd be something interesting. Have him dressed up like a suit. You know, he like to wear suits. Have him come through dressed in a suit and, you know.
Like showing concern over his prey. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry. We got the best doctors working on you. You will be 100% soon. I guarantee it.
And then you get to face your maker. Wait.
Man.
Like that Key and Peele sketch. Remember with the MMA fighters where he's like, and your family is over your body and you are breathing through a tube, then you will know the ruler's love.
He started crying.
Yeah.
And I think they need to elaborate on the whole ruler name. Like, why do they call you the ruler? Explain to us.
Yeah.
Well, NXT did a good job putting over his nickname, the ruler. The ruler.
That's because he literally ruled NXT the way he was destroying motherfuckers.
There's only one plot hole. There's only one plot hole really with Oba at this point. Why were you so mad that Ricky took the title and then you just gave it up? Dude.
Why did Ricky have to beat him though? That's what I don't know.
Because Oba literally kicked everybody's ass twice.
Yeah. Oba did all that shit just to bum out to this dude Ricky Saints off of a DDT. I did not like that shit at all.
Yeah. Like Oba literally beat everybody's ass twice. Of course, you're gonna give him a title after you beat everybody's ass twice.
And they're not. And I've been quiet about it. They're not doing Ricky like any favors at all. Just debuting him cold.
No, they fucked up. They fucked up Ricky immediately. First off, you debut him cold without a video package, and then you have him his first match against Cody and loses.
No one person that they did a good job with. As far as the NXT call-ups, they did a great job with Ethan Page.
Well, they're slow burning Ethan Page, which is fine.
Since you brought that up, hold on.
Yeah, I wanted to say something real quick. Then y'all continue on. That's my guy. I fuck with Ethan Page heavy.
Yeah.
Good talker. He could go in the ring, but I think it's some bullshit that he's the number one contender for the IC belt. How much matches he had in the main roster? Like what? Two.
I think.
He's getting the title shot because last week he pinned Penta.
It don't matter. Look at Javon Evans. Javon Evans is lit right now. How Javon Evans ain't getting that title shot? They put him in
he's black.
Hold on. I want to talk about.
Round of applause for him being black. There we go.
I want to talk about.
Hey, wait. Before you clarify, I just want to say they just saying it's too many. It's THN, man. Too many title holding Negroes. They can't have that.
Don't trust them.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Before we go further, Wait, hold on, guys. Before we go any further, I want to take a minute to talk about how lazy TKO is, okay? Because people aren't talking about this. They did the same thing with 3 different people. They debuted Ricky Starks by interrupting the WWE champion. They debuted Sol Ruka by interrupting the Raw Women's Champion. They interviewed JC Jane by interrupting the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Mhm.
It's the same story.
Yeah.
So split it up. So if you're gonna debut 3 people, have one do the interruption, have one do a vignette, and have another one do like a backstage promo. Like do 3 different, but instead they did the same thing with 3 different people.
I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better than that.
They're also doing a Sol Ruka. They're also doing the underdog story with Sol Ruka. You notice that, right? They're low-key trying to do the underdog story with Sol Ruka.
I got a question. I got a question about Sol Ruka. Why the fuck did you? How is it that you had Sol Ruka get interrupted by Becky Lynch, hit her with the Soul Snatcher, and then this week you lose to Io? Clean.
No. Like I was watching,
and then
like,
Becky just gets in her face last week. I'm like, so you're telling me Becky was there, and you would have thought common sense would have told you Becky would have interfered in this match, but she didn't.
Like I was watching that match, and I was thinking in the back of my mind, poor Soul, because she's right. Io's guy. Io's guy's gonna win this match. Let's just call facts.
No, but the thing is, I thought it was going to be a fuck finish.
Just because you can pass don't mean you can get it.
And that's another thing too. Why would you debut people to lose? Like that's
twice in a row.
First impression.
Wait, what?
Well, that used to be the Vince McMahon formula.
Didn't she lose to what's shorty name?
Yeah, she lost to
Liv Morgan.
Yeah, she lost to Liv and then lost to Io this past Monday.
She's already on a losing streak.
Yeah, like look at Carmelo Hayes, for instance. When they debuted him, they did the same shit with him. They debuted him cold against Cody, like no vignettes, whatever, and he lost. And look how long it finally took him to actually start to get some traction. And now recently they fucked that up by just taking him off TV for like no fucking reason. So it's like they do this slow burn bullshit, but even Vince understood like not every, and I know what it is too. They keep trying to emulate the Jericho shit. Like when Jericho interrupted The Rock, that was a different time. Okay. Wrestling fans knew who Jericho was in 1999. Jericho was a big underutilized talent in WCW. He had also been in ECW. And if you remember, I think they were in Chicago that night too. So of course,
and they had a slow burn to introduce him. Remember, they had a countdown.
Right, exactly. So like they actually put
it was a whole rollout.
Right.
So, didn't it happen on New Year's Day?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't New Year's Day.
No, I don't think it was New Year's Day, but it was the countdown to the the Y2J, the Millennium, the Millennium, something like that.
Yeah, but people like to use the Jericho debut as like it can work. Like, yeah, it can, but like if you actually go back, you'll see like they put work into the Millennium Countdown. Like everybody was just saying, and like I said, like it was a different time. Like that was the peak of the Monday Night War. Everybody was aware of Jericho. Like it is not 1989 anymore. Not everybody watches NXT. So like when you debut these people, you got to do segments and vignettes to get these characters over to the casual audiences. They don't know who Sol Ruka is. They don't know who Ricky Stark is. We know who they are, but the average person watching Netflix doesn't.
Well, also remember that supposedly wrestling fans are a bunch of inbred morons that'll take whatever's given to them because we just like wrestling.
Oh, that's obvious, but still, motherfuckers do not watch anything outside of the WWE bubble. That's why they don't know nobody.
But also, that's unfair. That's kind of crazy too, because it's like you don't watch nothing outside of the WWE bubble, yet you don't know who your NXT stars are, which is WWE.
Yeah, exactly. Make it make sense.
That makes, you know what I mean? It's like that's so crazy to me. I only watch WWE. You watch NXT? Hell no. But that's literally WWE. It's in the title.
You watch NXT? What the fuck is that?
I don't want no Pepsi.
That's even worse, which is even worse. So I'm like, you only watch WWE, but you don't keep up with NXT to know who your future main roster talent is.
Right?
That's the only reason I keep up with NXT, so I know who everybody is.
who's getting called, who might get the call up. I'm glad Lexus King ain't there yet. I don't need him going up there yet.
Oh, Lexus
That's
King
it.
gonna die a very brutal death.
I'm sorry. Lexus King will die on the main roster.
Which is why I don't want him there.
He's never gonna make it, and that's okay.
He's
because
not
not everybody is on that level. And the thing is, at least he's getting an honest shot. And I've already talked about that. I've already talked about that with Hook. TK needs to let Hook go. Let WWE get their chance with him. And if they can't make it work with Hook like within a year and a half, then just cut bait. Not everybody's gonna make it on a bigger level, and that's okay. That's what the indies are for. That's what MLW is for. That's what NWA is for. That's what TNA is for. Let them succeed at a smaller level.
It's a wrap for Hook. Like they need to just let him go.
Know what I like though? For some weird reason, like that fat dude that debuted on NXT, that Will Cruz guy.
Yeah, people were talking about him a lot.
Yeah, I saw him a couple times on House of Glory. He's pretty nice for the most part.
Like I saw him bust that moonsault. I was like, "Who the fuck is this fat fuck?"
That's what I like, though, B.
Yeah, I like with it.
Muscular. There's motherfuckers out here repping for the fat motherfuckers out here.
Hey, yo, and let's not forget Big Van Vader. That was my guy back then.
It's okay to being fat.
That's so good. That's who I compare him to. Like I compare him to
a young Vader.
Yeah, like
he kind of does give off Vader vibes.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Like he did that Rolling Thunder in the corner to end last night's show. I was all like, or not last night, but last Tuesday's show. I was all like, they should like with the whole you can't see me championship that Cena magically put up.
I'm sorry.
Hey, speaking of
that tournament confuses the fuck out of me.
Yes, it does.
Hold up.
Is it a tournament? We don't even know if it's a tournament.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, since you all talking about big dudes, pause. Big ups to Mark Davis, man, putting that work in, winning the national championship, man. Big ups.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah.
I like Mark Davis.
Did he beat the winner?
Yeah, he beat. Yeah, Mark Davis beat Jack Perry to win the national title. Yeah,
okay. Makes sense.
You know what's cool?
I still say he gives off Brody Lee vibes.
You know what's cool about Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher is that they both got the same exact push and it worked out. They were a tag team, and then Mark Davis got hurt, and then Kyle Fletcher was like, "Okay, I'm going to do the singles thing for a bit," and people were like, "Okay, whatever." But then he committed to it. And it's like, wait a minute, this guy actually has fucking talent. Like this guy could actually be something.
That boy loves fucking up.
And then people kind of disregarded Mark Davis and he's a bum, whatever. Then Kyle Fletcher gets hurt. Then Kyle gets hurt. And then Mark Davis is like, you know what? Let me step up. And now he's getting a push. And now people are starting to look at Mark Davis different. So I'm like, yeah, man, that's what you got to do. When somebody goes down, I mean, you don't want anyone to go down, obviously.
Whoa.
But if somebody goes down, you got to step up.
My wife goes down, but I don't know about
But Kyle
Here's the thing I gotta ask, right? Do you think they might group Mark Davis in with wrestlers like, what's my dude name? Brody King?
I don't see why.
Maybe. Didn't they have a match before?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so, no.
King Leo said, pause.
Well, that would be interesting.
And since
Leo, man, pull up, man. You acting all shy and all that.
And since we're talking about tag team wrestlers doing the singles thing,
no. Whoa. Before you do that,
yeah,
because we're getting towards that time when it comes to Dynamite.
Tell him, Terrence.
Well,
what do we got here?
come on with it.
Well, first off, they're going to be announcing the bracket for the Owen Hart tournament.
Nice. I'm here for that. I ain't gonna lie, this is the first time in a long time they had a nice little break from tournaments, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, the Owen Hart tournament, they're getting it off. They're getting it underway. That's cool. We got Will Ospreay versus Ace Austin. That should be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad Ace Austin's getting up there.
Yeah, I like the fact that they finally what's it been like 3 weeks so far since she's been on Dynamite? Because from before he was on Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've been following that guy. I've been following him for years. Ace Austin been around, and there was nothing special to him, but he was always a good worker. I'm glad he's getting a chance.
No, I'm talking about him, actually being on Dynamite. Because I know he was on Dynamite before. I just don't know how much times.
Yeah, I like that they're putting him back on Dynamite and Collision here and there. He's been doing he's a solid worker. He really is.
They're starting to put Roosh on Dynamite more often too. That's good.
Roosh.
As long as he stays healthy, he'll be fine.
And as long as he doesn't bitch slap people.
Yeah, right.
No, that's this dude Alberto de retard.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know how the fuck he ain't in jail yet.
Because it's Mexico.
Yeah, he's very powerful out there. People forget that. Like out there, he's powerful.
But carrying on, what's the next match?
The next match is a 6-woman tag. It is the Triangle of Madness versus the Brawling Birds and Sheeta.
Yo, I don't know why they're not taking my idea when it comes to the Brawling Birds. They should be like a female version of the Bar, yo.
They already are.
They are, dude.
Really? I don't see them in the Bar throwing back kegs of beer type shit.
They did that before they had their. Oh wait, you mean the segment?
Yeah, like I want the AP, not the APA, but have them on some type of time. Like the Brawling Brutes, I should say the Brawling Brutes, not the Bar, the Brawling Brutes.
I get what you're saying.
Back some pints.
But it's hard to match the APA. I mean, that was good television for me.
Yeah, I don't mean necessarily the APA, but I think they should be like the Brawling Brutes. They be in the
Unfortunately, Bar, sorry, man, I'm at a point where I can no longer really I can't contribute to any women's segments anymore for AEW because if I do, wifey
knock it off.
Bro, I know you. I know the minute I showed you that Tekla was going to be defending her title in a 4-way at Double or Nothing, I know you had to sleep on the couch. I get it.
It's been a rough night these last couple of weeks.
Yo, King Leo, what did you do though, my guy?
King Leo.
Yo.
What up, though? What up, King Leo?
All right, well, check this out. We got an MJF segment. We got a 10-man tag. It's going to be.
That's the question.
Did you say a 10-man tag?
Yes, I did.
Yo, B, this is what we talking about with AEW. Why?
Teddy Long is all elite.
At least the people in this match are actually involved in a story with each other.
No, it don't matter too much.
Now, hold on there a minute, player.
It's
Motherfuckers said a 10-man tag. What the fuck? The fuck out? That shit is bogus.
Anubis was the name of the player.
It's 5 people versus 5 people. Yeah.
This ain't the fucking Survivor Series.
Oh my
god. It's the Dogs, FTR, and Ciampa.
Oh, it got my dude Clark Connors. Oh shit! There we go.
See how his mood just changed, and they're going to be facing Orange Cassidy, the Young Bucks, and Edge and Christian.
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy has actually been slowing down in the matches. Like he hasn't really been booked to fight that much.
Yo, Ballet, you can't be serious. They had a 10-man tag last week. Yo, you know what, Tony Khan? Yo. See, this is shit that Toph, you know I'm looking at you, Toph, because if WWE was to do this shit, you lose your mind. Why you not losing your mind off this bullshit right here?
I ain't gonna lie, I did not even remember. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even remember they did a 10-man last week.
I don't have a problem for 10-man. What's wrong with 10-man? Any company can do it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you are so full of shit.
You ever heard me complain about a 10-man tag? I've never complained about a 10-man tag in any company. I don't care.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I don't care.
Well, the main event is Darby Allin is defending the world title against Takeshita.
No.
It was originally supposed to be Okada, but he has to go to Japan for a family emergency. So Takeshita's taking his spot.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the reason why Asuka's leaving? Because she's taking care of personal matters in Japan?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I wanted to talk about. Like, is Okada somehow connected to that? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't his wife an idol?
Who, Okada?
Yeah, isn't Okada's wife an idol?
Isn't Asuka an idol?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Well, Asuka, no, I mean like she's an idol, like a singer and stuff.
There.
Oh, okay.
They're very private about that type of stuff.
No, I mean his wife's a singer. She's a famous singer out there. That's what I meant. Like they call them idols out there. Like Asuka is a wrestler.
I was thinking of American Idol. That's what I was
No, I mean like like J-pop and shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't a diss, like
you
so. Yeah, he'd be connected.
What'd you say, Sammy?
Do you know whose wife was that? That's an idol.
Okada.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know.
Because when he made the transition, I remember like a lot of her fans were like scared that she was going to come to the States as well.
Yeah, they take that shit pretty serious in Japan. That's actually one of the reasons why my wife left. Tekla also hates it over there. I know. No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Like, they take that shit seriously over there. Like, you gotta hide. Like if you're a celebrity, you're not allowed to date because they feel like it'll hurt like your records and sales and shit. So you have to like be low key and private. See, here in America and most other countries, you can date whoever. Like nobody gives a fuck. But in Japan, it's like no. When Okada was like the IWGP champion, Geto was like, "Hey, nigga, listen, you ain't putting hype on nobody." Because half the because it's weird because in Japan there's actually like a lot of female wrestling fans. See here in America, you don't really see female wrestling. If you see like there's a few female wrestling fans like Tati, but like most wrestling shows, if you see a girl at a wrestling show, she's either there with her boyfriend, her husband, or she's there to take her sons. We're like
Gato straight up walked to Okada and said, "You ain't going."
Wait. Okada. Okada's wife is a famous singer and actress out there. I was right. She is an idol. J-pop.
Yeah.
And like I said, and also the affair thing, totally true. Because you guys remember that wrestler Tai Chi and Suzuki-gun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had gotten in major trouble because he had an affair. They had to punish him in JPW. They take that shit serious. You can't even you cheat, you getting in trouble.
to this day, there's people trying to find Asuka's because Asuka has a child, and nobody knows if nobody knows if the child is a boy or a girl. And people are like, "Oh, well, who's the husband?" It's like, who gives a fuck? That's her business.
Like I said,
Yeah, motherfuckers are so nosy. Oh, who's
I keep on saying, and King Leo knows this, that Asuka keeps her pimp hand strong.
Yeah, Asuka don't play that. If she's willing to take a foot to the face from Minoru Suzuki, you think she's taking crap off some guy?
Yeah. basically like Sheeta and what's her face? Mina. Sheeta and Mina. They're like the most, and I mean this in a nice way because I don't want to get myself in hot water. Sheeta and Mina, they're like the most Americanized Joshis like they're from Japan, but they've adapted to America quite well. They're normal.
Yeah.
Did Maki Ito do that too? Like,
Maki Ito?
Yeah, we all know him, Jennifer Hudson, Sifu.
Otunga never got that. Like Otunga, you're my dude. You're my guy, Otunga. But you never got the memo, my dude. They didn't give a fuck about you. They just wanted Jen. That's what that was.
David.
And you know what's funny? It's kind of that way with Okada. Like, yeah, they're a very big power couple out there, but the breadwinner. That's why he signed with Tony. So he's like, I got to bring some money in this bitch.
Yeah, because she's like doing all kind of shit, like animes. I'm looking at her resume right now. Anime. She's doing video games. Like, I even have a few of these. You know what I'm saying? My Little Pony and shit. Like, God.
She has a resume. Okada, yeah, he's a famous wrestler there, but it's still like, bitch, sit down. And then he's like, nah, I got that Tony Khan money, so now I can say, fuck you.
People don't know. People don't know. Like Asuka like is a legitimate like game developer. She makes games and shit.
Yeah. Like I follow her channel with Kana-chan TV.
Yeah.
Her shit is fun. Like, her channel is mad fun. She just go around. She play video games. She eat good food.
She's also a good dancer. She's also a good dancer.
Yeah,
I saw her last match. Her last match before she came to the States.
The first time I saw Asuka was like 2012, 2013, back when she was Kana. And she was like a play tester for like what was it? Not a Guilty Gear. Blaze Blue? Is that what it's called? Like a Blaze Blue? It's like
I think it was that.
Blaze Blue.
Yeah, she would test like those shit like that and Tekken. Like, so she's actually a good gamer. So even if she retired from wrestling, which she's not going to, but if she
but what I'm hearing is that Asuka's taking the Brock Lesnar taker schedule, which means
isn't she like 45?
Yeah.
If she's up there.
Yeah, she is. She don't even look her. She don't even look her age.
And that is a double standard too. Like that's a double standard that we don't talk about enough. The wrestling business has opened up with the idea of like older men having important roles on television, but we have yet to see that with older women in either company. Like right? Because the narrative is people don't want to see an older woman. And I feel like if a chick is like in her 40s and shit, and if she can still go, push her. So that's definitely a double standard. You know, it's a double standard.
Are you shitting me?
How
have you seen Jacqueline and Jazz?
How old is Paige and Brie Bella?
Let me check.
How old are Paige and Brie Bella?
Paige is young because she started when she was like fucking 12.
She debuted in
Paige
started NXT when she was 18. Yeah, she started NXT when she was like 18.
Wait, Paige is 30. Wow.
Yeah, Brie Bella is 42.
60.
She's 42.
So Brie Bella's in her 40s and she's a tag champion, still wrestling.
Is she wrestling? Was it last WrestleMania? I was like, what, 2 months ago?
Well, even still, yeah.
Shit is ridiculous. They took the belts off of Nia Jax and what's Shorty name? Last Legend.
Yeah.
Just for just these chicks, at least they was more active. Nia Jax,
which tells me that they were planning to put the belts on the Bella twins. So yeah,
right.
Of course, yeah.
Like an example of the double standard of the age thing. When MVP came back to WWE to start the Hurt Business thing, obviously he wasn't going to be like a wrestling type of role, more of a manager, and that worked out, and they still used him. But if you remember, around that same time, Mickie James also came back, and remember they paired her up with Alexa Bliss, and that went nowhere. And Mickie was like, I think she was like 41, 42 at the time.
They keep still doing the same shit. They keep doing that same shit though. Like they did that with Trish and fucking what's her name when they had the thank you Trish thing. That might have been one of the best ones with her and Zoe Stark.
Yeah. Zoe Stark. Yeah.
And then
speaking of Zoe Stark, she never got a chance, and she's actually legitimately nice.
Yeah, she is.
Like the one thing that I legit appreciate about Becky Lynch is what she called EO. She got her Io Janetti. I was like, oh god, that's pretty funny.
Oh, damn.
No, I'm telling you, if Triple H wasn't writing Becky Lynch should, she would be scorching earth right now. She just has a bad handler. Becky Lynch is really that good, yo. Seriously.
No, she is. She's always been. Even when she used to come down to the ring river dancing.
Probably.
Thank God they only do
No, I'm not going that far back. I'm talking about recent Becky Lynch, like
Steampunk Becky,
like
with the
I don't know
goggles.
about the river dancing shit. Like she looked like a whole goof, but I get it. She was trying to find her way.
That was some stereotypical shit right there. Like an Irish woman dancing like a leprechaun. Good Lord.
Wait. Are you saying they do stereotypes in the WWE? That's the thought.
Here's the thing, right? Motherfuckers be forgetting. It's like they be like, oh, y'all always say WWE's racist when it comes to black people. No, we saying they racist when it comes to all people.
Exactly.
Legitimately.
You guys, people forget. I'm like, they used to say this. Once Vince McMahon finds out you're Irish, he's gonna use the shit out of it.
Right. You're drunk and you like to fight.
Even if you're white, like he'll still stereotype you. What's the name of the chick that's married to
through a southern accent?
The chick who's married to Sean Spears, the Iconics.
Peyton Royce.
Yeah. So
she's called Cassie Lee now, but yeah.
Right. She had a meeting with Vince. This is like when they got called up from NXT to the main roster. And she admitted she thinks this is like when her run was done. So she met Vince only one time, and Vince just wanted to know, like, what kind of woman are you? Which is a strange question to ask. That's your fucking boss.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's literally what he asked
Vince.
her.
I believe you. That's Vince, yeah.
he asked her, like, what kind of woman are you? And she was just like, when she's not restless, she just stays at home. Like, she's a homebody. And she just said that after that, like, Vince just kind of like lost interest in her. And she just, at the time,
that sounds like
get it.
Because Vince went to fuck.
Well, obviously. Well, not just that, but clearly what Vince was doing was Vince was trying to skim for some type of stereotype. That's what he was trying to. He was trying to see, like, okay, are you a crazy chick? Are you a bougie chick? Are you a Karen type? You see what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to like label her, but like she couldn't give him anything, and so Vince just got bored of her, and that's why she got cut. So even if you're white, you still get cut.
Yeah, he did that to Luke Harper. How come you can't do a southern accent? I'm not from the South. That's why.
He's from New York.
Long Island.
Try again, damn it. Try again, damn it. And if you are from the South, you're a hillbilly. And if you're from Scotland, you're wearing a kilt.
Right.
Even though you're like,
if you Japanese, you know karate. Like, I never.
And you're sneaky.
My whole life. The fuck, like.
Remember to throw. I need you to throw salt in his face. What is your name? Chad Jones. No, your new name is Ryu Yamazaki.
Right.
No, the worst thing that I've ever seen in my entire life
Put
was when
Japanese characters on the
Yoko,
side of your body.
who's from Yokozuna, who's from fucking Oxnard, California, all of a sudden came out.
Right.
Right.
Like, the fuck?
Also,
This man, word, he turned us.
From Japan. Like, this dude's from right up the block. Like, the fuck out of here, son.
He's also fucking. He's also not a freaking 600-pound Samoan.
Yeah.
He is a Samoan. He is not Japanese at all.
Oh, wait, here's the other good one. Remember, hey, I know y'all remember this. Good old, as much as I like to talk shit on Rikishi, I still think it's fucked up. You are the Sultan now. I'm not even close to Arabic.
Oh God!
Make a difference, Fatu, with some classic racism right there.
Yeah, Muhammad Hassan, who's a fucking Italian.
Whoa, wait. Do we got an update on Rikishi?
The last thing that I heard was that it was a health thing. So, because he did say I'm going to go rest, but even the call that I got was just like, yeah, it might have been a health scare because of the day that I was supposed to be there. Reno even left like before I got there, and they said he had to go take care of a family emergency. So then the call that I got the next day was saying that it was a health thing. So I'm still waiting to hear again. I know I have to go up there on like I'll probably get a good answer when I go up there for their next event, which is like next weekend, I think.
So let me guess. Somebody guess. Rikishi got the script. I've seen one of his sons getting his ass kicked. They're asking by
come on, this is a health issue. Chill.
I know.
Yeah, we can't.
I try to make light of it.
That's why I said, in spite of all that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit up here and dog the dude because he did a couple of things that were questionable a couple of years ago. But
yeah.
But I'm not. I got to let that fly till he's okay. Once he's okay, then we can go ahead and bury him.
Okay.
Like what wishes for him though? All jokes
aside,
wishes for him. Wishing
well, he's okay.
Keish,
I mean, like I'm not that much of a monster.
Yo, Big Keish, if your health is okay, man, which we all wish it is, I would love to interview you, bro. I still want to ask you how you got the green light, how you gave Taker the green light to throw you off that cell.
Into a bale of hay.
That's probably why he got health issues now. Now I had to throw that out there. I had to do that one.
He couldn't even help it.
I had to do that one. Just one.
Okay, I got a quote from the Young Bucks here. This is what they said. This is in reference to a question that was asked of them about their ideal match at All In, and they said there's a lot of dream matches that might be able to happen. So I guess we have a lot to look forward to. A lot of good stuff is cooking up. That's all we can say right now. No, so that pretty much confirms it. So
yeah, like I did hear that there's supposed to be a match in the works, like this all-star kind of like TLC type of match at all.
I hear that people in AEW are really lobbying to get the New Day with them.
Yeah. That's what I was about to bring up. Like it's supposed to be the New Day. It's supposed to be the New Day, the Bucks, Edge and Christian.
Nice.
Or Cope and Christian. And I think like the final team.
Cope and Cage.
Yeah, Cope and Cage. Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm on some real G shit. People are sleeping on Cope and Cage. I like this new version of Edge and Christian. Like, basically this dude Christian is the unhinged one, and Edge is the one's like, yo, chill the fuck out. What the hell's wrong with you? Even though Edge is mad as
it's grumpy old man.
Final team is supposed to be FTR, and FTR's titles are supposed to be on the line.
So they're trying to basically recreate
TLC.
TLC, like TLC what, 4? Yeah, TLC 4?
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. Like, I don't know like if they're gonna put the trigger on it.
They probably not, especially we gotta get past Double or Nothing because I don't even know if Edge, Cope and Cage are even gonna be a team after that. Because remember, if they don't win the titles from FTR, they gotta split up.
T. Harris, what's going on? Appreciate y'all pulling up.
What up, T?
Jeez, we getting that thumbs up. And for those out there that didn't hit that thumbs up yet, stop playing with it, B. Oh,
I love that.
Me too. You know what though? I'm hoping that they do get New Day. I hope they get New Day. I want to see a recovery of Kenny Omega versus Austin Creed. They had great video game matches against each other.
Oh, it's coming. That's gonna happen.
I don't know how long. Do New Day have that 90-day thing or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
I guess it's supposed to end in July.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that around the time when Wembley is about when they about to pull up to Wembley?
Oh, that's perfect. Yep, it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm campaigning for them to make a stop in Ashe. Excuse me.
They should.
Yeah.
By technicality, they still have the 90 days because what happened officially is they were requested to take the price cut. They said no, and to just go ahead and just release them. So then their release was granted. However, it was not an automatic release, and it wasn't we're going to let your contract expire. So it's still technically a release. Therefore, they have to wait the 90 days. So yeah,
I can't be
That's
mad
wild.
at business because you know that like you're already letting a hot ticket go. So yeah, as a businessman, I wouldn't let them compete either. That's just me though.
Bogus as fuck, yo. It's like people were saying that there's nothing, it was nothing left for them. They had nothing else to do, and it's like that's
Which is
bullshit.
bull.
It
That's
really is
bull.
bullshit. No, they was booked terribly on
Yeah,
purpose.
Bro,
which is
it
weird
still
because
blows my mind. How the hell you screw up the New Day after that heel turn?
It
right.
was
yeah,
a
That heel turn was
yeah.
gold, and y'all had nothing left. Like
And
Well,
people didn't.
how you
And
don't have
people
anything
didn't.
else left after that? You had these motherfuckers go off on TV for a month and then bum out to the LWO.
And people didn't. They didn't cook it because the Cena heel shit totally buried it, and people were crashing out over that. And I said it then because Sandman thought I was tripping at first. They went heel, and then if you remember, after they went heel, they weren't even on TV. They were making like those ad break promos. Like if you
yeah,
Yeah,
watch
that's all they're
Netflix,
saying. It
right?
was on TV for like
Yeah,
a month.
right. And then like when their first match as heels was a singles match, and it was Kofi versus Ray. It was like the third Raw Netflix, and Kofi lost to Ray in like 6 minutes. And I was like, wait a minute. The entire purpose of the heel turn was that they were tired of being losers.
How was I?
And their first
I
match, they
never thought
lost.
you were tripping about this. Hell no.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure then. But
Nah,
yeah,
why would I trip about that? That shit
yeah,
was bogus as hell.
yeah. That shit was super weak, and then it was a whole year build. They got rid of Karrion Kross because everybody that Karrion Kross was fucking with, they turned, and then like now you don't have a story for any of them. Like
which is a
Seth Rollins
shame.
turned. Yeah, Seth Rollins turned. Who else turned?
It was Seth Rollins, it was Shinsuke, and recently it's been Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn and the New Day.
Yeah.
Like he turned all, and it's just I don't know, man. And yesterday, like I said, I didn't care for the booking. Y'all saw me go crash out yesterday over Oba's booking. That's why I was talking about that shit earlier. They basically just copied Lance Archer's booking for him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Lance Archer when he comes out and just decks somebody before he gets in the ring. Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what?
he
I
carries
didn't
a
think
tag
about
team
that
out.
shit, Leo. You right. Go ahead. Talk your shit.
Yeah, he carries a tag team out. He did that shit on Ring of Honor. Then he did it on AEW's main show as well. Like, you know what I mean? I tagged him in it like yesterday, like on Twitter, and he responded.
Oh yeah.
And just like Lance Archer, like it doesn't go anywhere. It's just there, just because.
Yeah, like so Gunther gets Cody, and I told everybody I've been following it week by week. I said this is going to be a mistake for them to do this over Femi Open Challenge. I told everybody the first week. Me and Uncle Todd had an argument. Like he's going to fight the Alpha Academy, and I said they're going to give him a Tozawa, and then they ended up giving him Otis, and then the next week, last night I called it right on the spot. I said, bro, who's in the back? I said I watched it go get Los Garza, and then he goes and gets Los Garza and brings him out to the ring. It was just like I don't think
First he whipped their ass. First he whipped both of their asses backstage, and then carried both of their asses.
See,
Well,
now,
at
what
least-
would have
at
made
least
him
he
look,
gave him the
what would've made it
courtesy.
look better? What would have made it look better? You remember them chicks that Los Garza was hanging out with? Oba should have went back there and hollered at Shorty. It's like, yo, what's going on? You know?
You need to get with the ruler.
They really
You
And
should
then
be
to
a
be-
part of the ruler's harem.
and to be even extra petty, like everybody that they're releasing their cards on 2K for like inside of the what is that, the My Faction?
Yeah.
So like right
Oh, that's
now, like
fucking-
Zelina Vega and then Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, they've been featured for the last 2 weeks. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And then the last thing I'll say about the New Day, especially Kofi, like, because it's crazy. Like, it just lets you know how old we're getting. Like, not just wrestling, but like any job. Like, when you're at a job for like 20 plus years, you think the least that would get you is like,
Loyalty?
like a compilation video,
Job security, anything.
yeah, job security or something. So the fact that like a guy who's been there that long just gets like ceremoniously cut like that.
No, his
I
going away present was fuck you, nigga.
Right.
Basically.
I
to be fair-
hope that modern day fans can take this out because I'm tired of seeing this raise. And to be fair, I think more fans are coming to terms with this. there's no such thing as a WWE lifer anymore. There was in the 80s, there was in the 90s, even the 2000s, but current day WWE, this TKO variant, they have absolutely no loyalty to anybody. No one is safe.
Neither does
No
Triple
one.
H.
Yep.
Triple H
Yeah.
leads the lambs to the slaughter.
All day, every day.
Like
You
on some
got
real
to-
G shit. Like I don't like the fact that he can't book these dudes properly, so they gotta suffer while he gets paid more money. Get the fuck out of here.
I bet you, if wrestlers see Nick Khan walking backstage with a big smile on his face, you know fuckers are gonna get fired.
I had this thought too, guys. Speaking of that, it all makes sense as to why they stopped doing house shows. Because where does all their revenue come from?
Yeah, exactly.
Where does all their revenue come from? Their sponsorships and their streaming deals.
Yeah, the streaming sites, yeah.
Yeah. So if their sponsorships and their streaming deals are where they get their most money from, what do you think they need? Wrestlers for TV. So if you're not a TV wrestler, you're not going to go far.
And like I said too before, with the Maxine Dupree chick, like it's a two birds of one stone thing. By getting rid of house shows is making it harder for people with small experience to improve, because that's what those house shows were for. It wasn't for the main eventers or the upper card guys. Live events are really for the lower card people. It's a place for them to perform in a low stakes environment, because to use an anime analogy, live events are non-canon, they're filler. You see what I'm saying? So now people like Maxine can't improve or get any better. So that way, when it's time for the next budget cut, they can justify it and say, oh, well, you've been here for X amount of years and you haven't improved. It's like, how the fuck can you improve when there's no live events and you only have 2 shows on TV? Because nobody gives a fuck about main event. Like, you're not giving them any time to improve.
And I'm glad you touched on main event, because they don't even advertise the shit. Because sometimes, believe it or not, they be having some decent matches going on in main event. You know, like they have like a Jordan Grace there, whatever the case may be. And it's like, yo, show a little clip here and there on Raw and SmackDown. What's going on in main event? Even
they used to do that.
Having some decent matches.
About what you just said right there.
They used to do that.
It makes sense, Black Saw, because you trying to put, and plug in some fresh blood.
Yeah,
you gotta start planting the seeds. You gotta plant the seeds and all that.
Statman's right. They do it every week. You can say whatever you want about Collision. Every week on Dynamite, they plug Collision. Every week. Maybe you're not going to watch because you don't care. Maybe you're not going to watch because you're not interested. But you can't say, "Oh, this wasn't plugged."
They don't advertise it.
They really do though. Black Star, they really do. Like I'll say that.
No. Like I was trying to finish what Toph was saying. I said like he said that you can't say that, and I said that they don't advertise it.
Yeah, I don't. And
but he's saying they do advertise it. They do.
Right. And the thing is, old school WWF, they used to advertise like Live Wire, Shotgun, Superstars. Everything. Yeah, they used to advertise it all the time.
They used to show highlights from it.
Yeah.
Shit, they used to show highlights of Speed and then they stopped. Like they just
I remember like
why you're not showing them highlights, but they rather show these motherfuckers slapping each other with cartoon imaged hamburgers from DoorDash.
No, what they'll do is they'll fucking show like what they'll do is like they'll show like irrelevant tweets from like celebrities because they love the glazed celebrities, or like dumb AI commercials like what you just said.
Yeah, like you see that DoorDash commercial when motherfuckers got a hamburger and they smacking them with their hamburger, the cartoon.
Bro, I swear to God.
I'm like, what type of stupid shit is this, man?
Bro, I swear to God, every commercial when I watch Raw, it's literally all I see is AJ Styles smacking Roman Reigns with an icy. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
This is looking goofy.
I got a friend who like went to not WrestleMania. He went to the Elimination Chamber, he went to Elimination Chamber, and he hadn't been to a wrestling show like since like the mid 2000s, like 2003, 2004. And it was an experience for him. Like it totally traumatized him. And it wasn't even the show that pissed him off. What pissed him off was during like the intermission, like when the match is over and they set up the next match, like when they would show whatever vignette they were showing on the Tron, he remembered, the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era, where like all the fans were locked in watching the Titantron. Well, when they were setting up for the next match, according to what he saw, my buddy, nobody was watching the Tron. You know what they were doing? They were all on their phones. On their phones, on their apps and shit. And he was crashing out to me on the phone. He was like, so I asked him, I was like, so when you say the fans were on their phone, are you talking about like people in the nosebleeds? And he was like, no, everybody. He was like, even people in the front row, those people that pay like the fucking $1,300, $1,400 tickets, if not higher, on their phone.
Fucking retarded. Like, yo, you spend $2 just to be on your phone, goofy.
Like, I remember.
Yeah. Right.
I remember watching a baseball game, right? And like there was this couple like on their phones, and the broadcaster said, like, I wish for once a ball would just come at their face rather than looking at the phone.
You know what?
So, and I get, you gonna snap some flicks. Oh, I'm at the game, y'all. Oh, I'm at this event, y'all. Cool.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers literally be on X or something like that, not even paying attention to the actual event that's going on. Just looking at their phone, looking at tweets and those types of goofy shit. Yeah, a baseball shit hit them and they fucking shape up.
Try that. Nah, try that shit at a fucking ICP show. Your phone's gonna get destroyed. Because it'll be covered with Fago.
Yeah, that's actually like one of the main reasons, because I know people always ask, like, how come like Stone Cold doesn't, why doesn't he come back like that, despite the fact that like he's older? Stone Cold said it himself. He said the fans have changed and technology is ruining it.
Why would they want Stone Cold to come back? Stone Cold's like 70 years old.
I know. But one of the things he said was that one of the reasons why he doesn't like coming back is because his favorite part of wrestling, it wasn't the matches, it wasn't the promos, it wasn't the crowd. Travel. It was the crowd. So he said he loved coming out and then like how he gets in the ring and he does the pose like on all 4 turnbuckles. And he's like, back in his day, every time he did the pose, like go like watch any fucking old Stone Cold clip from like the Attitude Era. Anytime he went up and did the pose, you would just see like flashing lights in because everybody got their cameras.
Oh,
and shit.
Yeah,
and he was like, and he would just right. And Austin said every time he did that, it was like a religious experience because that's what it is, right? Now when he shows up, or rather, if he were to show up, if he was to go into the turnbuckle and do the little pose, there's not going to be anybody. It's just going to be people like on their phones, like, yo, look at me. I'm at Raw or I'm at whatever fucking show it is. And
check out Stone Cold. Yeah.
Right. So he's just like, I'm not feeling it. So he says, I'm just going to stay on my ranch and just raise my cat and my animals. It's like, I feel them. Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing as a performer. Like, that's one thing. My favorite part was always being on stage because the crowd does give you the energy. And if they're not going to give you the energy, there's no point.
I'm telling you, New Jack will change these fans' lives.
Yeah.
because you ain't paying attention, you have a shopping cart right to your face.
Exactly. Well, and Bruiser Brody, there's that notorious story of him like grabbing a dude in a wheelchair and throwing it. It was in Japan. It was in Japan. Like, he didn't get out of the way. Like in Bruiser Brody back in the day, he'd come out swinging his chain, and the crowd would instinctively move the fuck away from this guy because he's a psychopath. And this dude in the chair didn't get away fast enough. He grabbed it and threw it.
That's just crazy.
Hey, TKO, when you come back from Double or Nothing, you should like tell us your experience of like what the fans were like there. Like, give us a comparison. Like, I know Sandman's been to a few AEW shows too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Those AEW fans are so
$9 bill.
AEW is not chill, bro. Like,
hey, on the other wrestling note, did any of y'all watch Stranglemania? It was over WrestleMania weekend.
No.
It's JCW. They had everybody there.
More than likely, my dude on Wolfpack probably watched that shit.
No, it was. I'm watching. Oh, yeah, it was pretty good. Like Matt Riddle was in there.
You know about Wolfpack Maine, right?
Yeah. He always says you need to watch JCW Lunacy.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the smaller promotions, I didn't even know this. So big ups to Marky D. NWA, their ratings have actually gone over TNA's. I think their last NWA episode, it pulled in like 285,000.
So wait, AEW, NWA is surpassing TNA now? Good grief.
Yeah, they got a new TV.
So what's TNA's viewership now? Coffee?
Oh, man.
I rarely talk about numbers. TNA basically has been like around the same number. They've come around.
It was ball game. It was ball game over.
There you go. They go to Juggalo.
Yeah, they're gonna Juggalo. Shout out to JCW.
Whoop whoop ninja.
Like you knew that.
I need to watch more JCW, man. But the little bit I've seen of it, I'm entertained. This is more entertaining than Raw. That's for sure.
Their storylines, and they bring in some people like Dolph Ziggler's in this match.
Yeah, the company that's fucking up, and Sandman and I, we crashed out on them before because I'm a fan.
My bad, my dude.
I'm not joking about. Okay. MLW is fucking up. They used to be real consistent with their uploading, but they've doubled back, and I don't know why.
Don't they upload full shows now?
Yeah, they upload full shows, but they'll go live like fucking every 3 months, and then sometimes like they'll catfish you like for the Battle Riot. Like Sandman and I, we got ready to stream for the Battle Riot, and then like the day of the Battle Riot, they were just like,
and then it took
it's next week or something.
Yo, speaking of, when the fuck are they coming back on YouTube?
I don't know.
MLW?
What's going on? Yo,
I do not
was
know.
hella weird, yo.
Yeah,
I be wanting to cover them more consistently, but these motherfuckers don't want to be consistent themselves.
I don't even know when their next show is. What did they promote it?
Yeah,
no.
There was a period for like, yeah. Like from like 2020, like 2020 to like 2022, they were like very consistent. They were uploading like every week or every other week, and I was locked in. I was watching their shit, and then right around like 2023, they started getting inconsistent, and I was like, all right, maybe they're going through like a restructuring shit. But then somewhere along the way, like
wasn't it supposed to come out with a new MLW? It was like a new version of MLW Fusion. It was like MLW Nitro or MLW.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
and it never happened.
Their last show was 5 months ago.
Isn't Cross the champ? I think Cross is the champ now, right?
Yeah, Cross.
He had a match against Matt Riddle.
Yeah, Cross is still the MLW champion. Yeah.
My dude had to fight in 8 months. Like, what the fuck? He got the best job ever.
I remember, like,
fourth rope needs to be more consistent too. Because they just put out something 2 months ago, and I'm like, come on, you guys got to show up more than that. Because I like fourth rope.
Motherfucker West Side Gun, he saw the notice, like, this is a little expensive. Yeah,
it's also hard to do. That's why, like, they say you got to be kind of crazy to be a wrestling promoter. That's why, like, the story was, you guys know the story when the mob tried to take it over on the East Coast, right?
Yeah.
The promoter, he left and was like, good, take him. I don't want to deal with this shit no more. They forced his ass back. They forced his ass back in. They made him take his job back. Oh, shit. That's how hard it is to promote wrestling.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised that NWA surpassed TNA. Like, what the fuck's TNA got going on right now?
Nothing.
Shit.
Have y'all seen Jinder Mahal's league, WXM?
I've heard about it.
I saw like 2 episodes of it.
That's the one in India, right? Is that the one that's actually in India? Yeah, I saw like 1, and I haven't seen anything since.
It comes
big ups to Marky D, man. Marky D gives all these promotions like exposure, and you know what's sad? I'm not even being a dick. I'm not being an asshole. Marky D will do like a review on it, and his videos will have like more views than the actual like fucking account. That's the sad part. He will literally review a TNA episode, and his review will have more views on the actual TNA YouTube channel. I'm not
like I said, and like David guys listen to me. TNA has Perez Hilton. You know how much ratings
Perez Hilton.
Oh gosh,
He really
I
thought
remember
they was
we.
gonna bring in viewers with Perez Hilton in the year 2026. Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
man, I remember we called that first that debut TNA episode. Jesus Christ,
I
man.
quit.
Yo,
I
why
quit watching
we
as soon as I saw the fucking.
Have y'all
I didn't
kept up with
blame you.
say?
Shit.
Y'all been watching?
We're talking about AEW has filed a lawsuit against Triller TV.
Mm-hmm.
When did that happen?
Everybody's
Streaming
following
platform
lawsuit.
owes them just under $5 million in unpaid revenue.
Yep.
What?
So
Yep.
Triller TV not paying AEW their revenue. That's a problem.
Tony Khan walked up to Timberland and said, "Bitch, give him my money."
Yep. They
I
still
mean,
own it. We
shit.
was talking about it yesterday. They still Timberland and Swiss Beats still own a part of it.
Oh, versus.
Oh
No,
yeah.
they bought Versus back 100%, but they retain their shares in Triller, so they're
Well,
on the
didn't
too.
they just do a versus?
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah,
Rick Ross and French Montana.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
I don't even know who asked for this.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm
French
sorry.
won.
I don't know how, but first, speaking of Ross, dude is backpedaling like a motherfucker when it come to Drake.
Yo, what's this shit going on? Motherfuckers is taking down GNX and the Not Like Us video for him to just re-upload it. What is going on here? This is the Iceman rollout that we doing right now. This is what we doing.
I don't know
I know
who
we're not going there with that.
I don't
They're
know
giving
who
Kendrick so much promo right now. Hell,
I don't know how that happened. I'm like, ain't no way Kendrick took that shit down, and that will fuck up his own bag. So I'm like, somebody's trying to sabotage him.
It got took down, and he re-uploaded it. I'm like, what are we doing here, B?
But you know what? That happened. But that happened to a few artists.
And now they tried it with the Not Like Us video. Like
That happened to a few artists, but they weren't Kendrick level big. Like apparently that happened to a lot of musicians on YouTube, especially. Like a lot of their stuff got taken down and then put back up.
No, the reason why I say this is because of the timing. Because Iceman is coming out like what in a couple of weeks.
Friday. No, Iceman comes out on Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
It is.
Talk to you guys.
Okay.
No, you know the funny. Somebody said that the reason that happened is because Kendrick flicked the lights off and then flicked them back on an hour later. It's like, just checking on you. Since he never says anything.
I'm sorry. I got a receipt to give. I'll have the photos ready for the next show. To piggyback off the last conversation we just had about TNA, I got Marky D's channel in front of me, and I got the official TNA Wrestling YouTube channel. So I'm just going to read some random numbers here. Here's one YouTube video. Can Nick Nemeth and KC Navarro capture tag team gold? TNA Impact highlights May 7th, 2026. As of this show, May 12th, 2026, this video currently has 25K views. Okay, respectable number. So a 25K view video on the official TNA YouTube channel. Marky D reviewing the same episode titled Dear TNA Writers Quit. Views 34K. 34. Yeah. So his views is over that. Here's another one. Here is Marky D just doing a review of X-Pac matches in TNA. X-Pac matches.
I seen that one.
Right.
I seen that one.
X-Pac. Right. This video from Marky D has 57K views. So he's just reviewing X-Pac matches from like the early NWA TNA days. And
the Ring of the Hawk.
The Ring of the Hawk. That's 57K. Right. Then here on TNA, here's a promo from Daria Ray laying down the law with Mike Santana, the TNA champion.
22,000. I just saw that.
22,000. 20. It's not even half.
Yeah, the Hawk be cooking, B.
Like seriously, like this guy has more views than the actual channel. Like I'm not even kidding.
Because every video is entertaining, and he's very consistent with that shit. He really is.
No, and nowadays more people.
He calls out the matches. He calls out the moves. He's fair. He's funny.
I need to do. I need to call my friend at TKO.
Man, listen, we are clearly doing the wrong thing in life.
And what I love the most about Marky D, what I love the most about him is like wrestlers like it's so fucking lazy. Anytime like a fan like actually calls them out on their shit, they always like to pull the go back into your mother's basement card. But they don't come at Marky D like that. Because Marky D's like actually in shape. He's like in better shape than most of the wrestlers. So
it's just so weird. First of all, Roberto, what's going on, my dude? How you feeling? Wepa. Oh man, you down with this dude? Damian Priest, I see you.
Yo, Berto, Secretary of Hate.
But that's the thing that killed me though. It's like, yo, like it's good to get criticism, you know, as long as it's something they can help you with and it's constructive, cool.
Yeah.
The first thing motherfuckers just said, "Oh, I got more money than you." Like, so nigga, you're not paying my bills, goofy.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, you better have more money than me.
So, yeah, right. Like shit. Most of them motherfuckers be capping. They be in debt.
He just did a Rebel tribute. So he's got
shouts go out to Rebel, baby.
Yeah.
He's got a Rebel tribute video, and this video has 36,000 views posted 9 days ago. And then here on the actual TNA channel, here's a video called Elena Black, Indy Hartwell, and Ash by Elegance Eve Knockouts Gold, 26K. Like 26K.
I got a question. As Elena Black, you have been on TNA since January, and you ain't done shit but talk.
And she's not even a good talker either. She's not even at least a good talker.
This is why NXT fired you, bro. Girl, you are not it. Like, girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I tried to give her a chance, bro. Like, maybe she'll do well outside, but she is not it, bro. I'm sorry.
I only know one thing.
Statement alone, TKO won the day.
I only know one thing about her.
That's why you got fired. That's fucked up, TK.
I'm sorry, but I've tried to give her a chance, but she is just not it.
Yo, hold up. To follow up on TKO, I only know one thing about that chick. I checked out like one TNA. This is when she was with WWE before they fired her. I saw like one episode of TNA when they were doing the TNA NXT thing, and I think she had a match against the chick who's the champion now.
Lane Lee.
She had a match, and it was not good. It was a bad match.
Remember that match. Yeah,
like, it was not good. And I remember
what's Shorty or Katana from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, she was called Zia Lee at one point.
This was like 2 years ago. It was like 2 years ago or something. I saw the match and I was like, this was not good. And John, who's like always positive and always defends WWE. Even John was like, yeah, she's not working out. And I was like, isn't she supposed to be like one of the next big like NXT talents? And then John was like, yeah, but it's not working. So I'm like,
you
dude,
knew it was ball game over when she attacked Roxy, and as she was about to hit Roxy with her skateboard broke.
Oh God!
See, said all she did at NXT was get down.
Clearly,
she got down with a lot of the talents, including Braun Breaker. Damn, Seafood. Trying to say she a jump, sir?
Jesus. Hold up, Sam. I'm glad you mentioned that.
What did I mention? I'm reading the comments.
No. I gotta cook. Triple H.
Again?
Braun Breaker have the biggest win of his career by having him beat Seth Rollins. You have him show up on Raw, and Heyman is still talking for him. What the fuck are we doing?
Nothing.
Why are you so bad at booking Braun Breaker? It is not fucking hard.
He's an okay promo. He's not a great promo.
Yes, but he has to start speaking himself if he wants to get to that next level. And he's not doing it.
I was thinking, did Braun Breaker say anything on Raw this last
Like they're
night.
literally making him
That's
stupid.
fine.
Like during the build to Mania, one of the things he said was like, "When I was the leader of the Vision," I'm like, "Nigga, did we watch the same show? No, you weren't. You were not the leader of the Vision. You speared Steph, and then fucking Logan Paul or Paul Heyman spoke every week. Remember that one segment when Logan Paul was like, "Hey guys, remember this before the Rumble?" Logan's like, "I think that Braun Breaker should win the Rumble." And Braun just stood there like, dude, like something nincompoop. Like, do you agree? Do you?
Yo,
he
called
just,
him a nincompoop. We took him back with the nincompoop.
he just fucking stood there. Like
I'm telling you,
he's stupid.
I'm telling you, this entire Vision, even though it was dead on arrival, the person that they should have been building during this entire fucking thing was Bronson Reed, because he literally killed everybody. He killed LA twice.
Yes, I said that too. Like, this man destroyed LA Knight. He destroyed
and he
the
beat
Usos.
Roman. Don't forget that. And he beat Roman.
He also beat Seth Rollins too.
And killed him twice.
6 tsunamis, man.
Yes. Yes.
How the hell is this guy? But they gave the world title match to Braun Breaker. Why?
Because it's all about the game and how you play it.
If you fucking immediately do not have Bronson Reed versus Oba at some point in time, I don't give a fuck when.
That's the only way you can redeem. I mean, you can't redeem. We're beyond redemption. But the only way.
Yeah, the Vision is cooked.
Man, listen, I told you.
There's nowhere redeeming them. They shouldn't even have that name anymore.
The only way to end this in a good way is when Bronson Reed comes back. Have him come back and hug, Bronson and dab him up, and then just fucking pull a Mark Henry and just turn on him, and he just goes to the top.
Hell no. And then he ended up beefing with them for like 4 months. I'm good.
No. What I would do is I would have him just like come back, dap up Braun, turn on him. He gives Braun Breaker the tsunami. Then the week after, when he gives the explanation is exactly what we've been saying. The explanation is, I realize I don't need the Vision because I was doing all the fucking work anyway. I don't need them. They need me. There you go.
But would you want him as a face, though? That's an instant face turn.
Man, listen.
He was already being cheered. They were booing him anyway.
No. The instant face turn would have been if he would have walked into the ring and then murdered Logan Paul.
If you remember when Seth faked his injury? Remember when Seth faked his injury? Remember when Seth faked his injury and it was like Heyman, Breaker, and Reed for like 3 weeks? The fans were cheering. They weren't as a matter of fact, when Seth was off TV, when it was just Braun Breaker, Reed, and Heyman, it was actually better. It actually worked better when Seth wasn't on TV.
Reed's the problem solver. That's what he should be. He should be just the problem solver.
Man, listen,
he's like Tyson Tomko, but good.
Nah, he's better than a problem solver. I don't think Bronson Reed, he shouldn't be a henchman anymore. Bronson Reed should be a dominant mid-card champion.
Like I said,
that's what he should do.
He killed LA Knight twice. Jacob whooped Roman Reigns with a boot on.
Man, listen, man, if you ever want to know how bad a faction is like the Vision, God didn't even want them to work. That's why they kept getting injured back to back.
Listen, man,
Oba killed Otis and nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah, listen, Braun Breaker, I don't care how good your spear is. Pause. Okay, you got a good spear. Yeah. You're really good in the ring, but you got to give me something else, man. Because this character shit is not. This shit is hurting you, man. You're a lower tier. You used to be like, to use a fighting game analogy, like when he was in NXT and they got the call up, he was like B+, and he was about to reach A. This Vision shit has pushed him down to C tier to me. I'm sorry.
He literally.
Fatu's more lit than you. Oba's more lit than you. Roman, even Gunther, and Gunther, he sucks too. He's like a fucking mid-carder.
How the fuck is he? How is he a SmackDown guy now? We're not gonna get no.
For the same reason, Jacob Fatu is a Raw guy now.
Yeah, just poof. There you go.
You would have thought
literally-
you would have thought they would have addressed that like, yo, we traded Gunther for Jacob. That's it.
Yeah.
he literally like the second Jacob even showed fucking up, you knew several people were gonna drop several levels. First person who dropped several levels was Solo. Poor Solo.
Solo was done the minute Jacob debuted.
Well, that's the real reason.
What's
That's
going
the real
on,
reason
Barbara?
they
How you
got.
feeling? Appreciate people tapping in, enjoying the content.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the real reason they got Gunther on SmackDown, because they realized like there's too many monsters on Raw. You already got Oba there, you got Roman there, and now you got Fatu. No one's gonna give a fuck about Gunther. Let's get him out of here.
Would you consider him a monster though, or Roman Reigns? I don't really consider Roman Reigns like a monster per se.
No, he's not a monster. But what I'm saying is, like, in terms of star power, Gunther's gonna get outshined. And they don't. And Triple H is gonna look out for his favorites, because Gunther's one of his guys. You see what I'm saying?
And that's that bullshit too. Like, why we can't have a Gunther versus Roman Reigns match, B?
You would have thought
he killed Gunther on the way in.
That was the original plan.
You know
right?
why? The same reason we never got Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair.
Yeah, motherfuckers just weird. Favorites. Oh, we gotta protect them. Ooh, the fuck out of here, pussies.
Right.
That was the original plan, right? Gunther versus Roman after the Rumble, but they just bait and switched it.
And that's another reason too. That's another reason why the product is in the state it's in, because I don't know if it's the wrestlers, I don't know if it's TKO, I don't know if it's Triple H, but maybe it's a combination of all three. But there's too many big names that are too afraid to lose. And it's like, if you're that over, like, you can take a loss. I'm not a Punk guy, but he took the loss to Roman. He's just fine.
And that match is a classic. I stand on that. That match was a fucking classic. They did.
It really was good.
Right. Don't forget, the only reason any of this shit is even happening, the past like 5 months of television, the only reason you're getting any of that shit was because they decided to pivot from Cody and Roman. Why? Because neither one of them wanted to lose. So they had to pivot. So you got Roman and Punk, and you got Cody and whatever the fuck we got at Mania. The less we say about that, the better. But there's too many people in the company that are afraid to lose. And it's like, no, if you're that over, one loss isn't going to hurt you. So...
Yo, agree, Roberto. Laughing out loud. There are not many big names. I don't know how in the hell they call a shot if they're not drawing no bread.
The even better question is how is it these motherfuckers get all this pull? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, how do you decide whether you lose or not? I never understood that.
Like, everybody knows Berto's favorite wrestler. Berto's favorite wrestler is Zilla Fatu.
Oh man.
I know certain people used to have it in their contracts for creative control. I don't think they do that anymore. But
that was
clearly
the biggest mistake ever.
But clearly top guys still have influence, because Roman and Cody were able to influence Triple H to pivot away from their rematch. So
nobody wanted to see a part 3 to that though.
I agree.
I stand by what I said. Even if they did run that match back, it's not going to be as good as 40 or 39 for that matter.
To me, it wasn't really about the match. The point of the matter is that Cody and Roman both can take a loss, and it's not going to hurt them. They're still top guys the next day.
Especially if they're not doing anything. Like Cody punk ass. Cody don't do shit.
Exactly.
That's why I'm worried about this match he's got at Clash with Gunther. Is he even gonna lose to Gunther?
I think he will.
Don't worry.
And I think Gunther should express like, yo, you're the reason why I started my slump. Before I faced you at what was that? The Saudi Arabia shit, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Before I had faced you, I was on top of the world. But remember when Cody beat him? That put a chink in this dude's armor. He wasn't the same after that shit. And he should imbalance on that shit. Give me a fucking story, you motherfuckers.
You see, the good news, guys, is at least on Raw, you have options. So whether Roman drops the belt to Fatu, or he keeps it and then faces Oba, or he drops the belt to Fatu, and then Fatu faces Oba or whatever. You have options on Raw. The problem with SmackDown is whether Cody
There's no
retains
options.
against Gunther or Gunther beats Cody, you're still got the same problem. The fucking division's dead. So let's just say Cody beats Gunther. Then what? There's no one else. But let's just say Gunther beats Cody. What other babyface does SmackDown have? No one, because they haven't built up anybody. So they're fucked regardless. That's the problem with SmackDown.
Nobody's
It doesn't
being
matter.
built. Nobody's being
Right.
built.
They
Yo, Sam,
built
real
up
quick.
nobody.
What's up? What's up, Black Soul? We about to get up out of here. What's going
Like
on?
I'm reading your post about this Aaron Gale dude.
Oh,
If
you
he doesn't
seen
shut the
that
fuck
shit?
up,
Huh?
if he doesn't shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
Why?
like this was
Where
a
have I
whole
heard that
bozo.
name before?
He from the Jobber Tears, them Jobber Tear motherfuckers.
Oh,
Old bozo.
oh yeah, that dude's a straight troll. I remember he's part of the reason I left. Like, I was just tired of arguing with that nigga. He's so one-sided, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, like motherfucker. Yeah, like he called me a fucking baddie. I'm like,
Yeah.
my dude.
I was
Oh,
about to ask you about that. Like, what the fuck?
like what?
I don't know if he's trying to insult you or trying to date you, dude.
It's because
Like,
he's
what the-
gay.
Came out the closet on me, son. What the fuck we doing over here?
he sounds confused the way he was going back and forth like that.
They may borrow something from Dr. Ken. He's gay.
You know, I had to show that shit.
Oh man,
motherfuckers or something else. Be dead ass.
You talking
Though.
about that jobber group? Yeah, that group is
Yeah.
weird.
yeah, they fucking suck. I don't care, man. I don't know where. Somewhere along the way, they lost the plot completely.
They didn't know the plot.
Because basically, this shit, where it stems from is that he said that everybody knew Obafemi from NXT, and I'm like, yo, believe it or not, a lot of people just know him from the main roster. And he's like, oh, how did you say that? And they was doing Oba chant, whatever the case may be, and I'm like, yo, he got over from Cody and he got over from Brock Lesnar. They're the ones that got him over. And he was just trying to hear that shit. He was like low key throwing shots and shit, and then that's when the shit fell off the rails.
That's a weird thing to throw shots.
Sandman. And don't forget, Sandman, they did have vignettes for Oba on Raw and SmackDown, which also helped.
Yeah, they built, yeah.
Right. So for people that say vignettes don't work anymore, like fuck all the way off. Yes, they do.
The pop that man had when he challenged Brock for Mania is something that I'll never forget.
Right. And that's what I was explaining to him. I'm like, yo, I know a few people out there that didn't watch NXT and he knew about Oba when he came to the main roster.
Yeah. I see babies on I see people showing their kids doing the Oba walk, like babies. As soon as Oba Femi pops on the screen, they start doing the damn Oba
Right,
strut.
that's good.
Right.
That's how you know you're marketable. Yeah.
When you got the white girls doing the Oba strut, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
but
white
anyway,
girls wearing lemon pepper steppers.
I don't want to cut you off, Black Soul, but I gotta get up out of here, B.
I'm sorry.
No, you good, my dude. You good. Another show in the books. I appreciate y'all. You already know the vibes. Thanks for the thumbs up.
Much love.
You know what
I'm
I'm
back from my self-imposed vacation.
We all gotta take a vacation from time to time, B.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all. I'm about to play some tunes. Y'all already know B. Ravenous is out right now, man. Don't even play with it. I'm about to play that track y'all love so damn much. We drop people. Was good, B. About to fire that shit up real quick. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all already know the vibes, B. Don't be a twerk. Make sure you sub. If you didn't already, make sure you sub, B. Double check that shit, because sometimes YouTube be on their nonsense. They try to unsub motherfuckers and all that. And hit that bell. and you feeling kind, you see that tip jar. $sign Goliath 82, B. Y'all see that tip jar, B. Y'all appreciate the content. It's right there, B. Yeah, B. But always, shots go out the ballet, shots go out the blaze. Roberto, my dude pulled up. It's been a minute. See Flu with the do though. You know what I'm saying? Always. Peace out.
Let's get litty and make this a celebration. Yep, I feel amazing. Bartender keep me racing. Put your drinking glasses high in the sky. Let them know you're blessed and you really love life.